is, if Wings just leaned into this and just like leaned into the memes, I feel like Wings of Redemption, there is a possibility that there could actually be a Wings of Redemption. I actually think it's possible. With some content creators, I don't think it's possible. But I think that there are a lot of people that could see a legitimate Wings of Redemption.
Your boy, did you invite him?
While giving more fuel to the growing number
Wings
of
of
troll
Redemption.
channels. One of these channels goes by the name of Liquid Richard, who has to date uploaded 4 full-length professionally produced albums, all of which being made from the stupid things that Wings has said over the years, which is especially hilarious as the music is unironically extremely well made and entertaining. From the point of his notorious COD World War II rage,
it's like, play that as your intro song, man. Yeah, play that as your fucking intro song. Like, that's all there is to it. I feel bad for this doing stuff here, right? To be able to roll with the memes, he would have been fine. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, if you take this shit too seriously, maybe you just shouldn't be online, right? It's like, because it's gonna happen. Like, regardless of, like, if it should happen or not, it's gonna happen. And like, I think it's very, it's like not a, it might make you feel good to say, oh, well, this should never happen to anybody, and you shouldn't have to deal with this. It's like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, yes, thank you so much. That changes everything. That changes the world. Shut up. Like, that's nice, but that's just not how the world works. That's not how the world works. You're not giving anybody, you're not helping somebody whenever you tell them that. And, yeah, fuck you, Cheryl. Shut the fuck up. And the fact is that, like, yeah, if you have a personality that just doesn't vibe with this kind of a behavior, maybe you just shouldn't do it. Is it racist as fuck? I said an N-word multiple times on stream. Yeah, well, what does that have to do with this?
Wings of Redemption cycle continued over and over again. He would do something stupid, attempt to prove that he was in the right, resulting in even more trolls. Or he would attempt to improve his life in some way or another, fail miserably, and be publicly ridiculed by his detractors. He would get weight loss surgery in Mexico. Apparently,
well, yeah, because everybody makes fun of him because he's fat. Right, that's what it is they make fun of him because he's fat. I guarantee you, if Wings of Redemption, if he worked out and he looked like a Giga Chad, like let's say he worked out and he was like physically fit and in shape, I guarantee you half of the hate would stop. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I guarantee you, like, that's like, just work out, look good, and that's it. Like, he's an easy target. Yeah, exactly, because people don't like that. They like, think of every, like, that's like Greek. Greek doesn't do the same content he used to do, though, right? Like, if Greek still ran around screaming at people being obnoxious, people would probably love that still. I feel like the problem with Greek is Greek stopped giving the people what they wanted. And Greek started giving them what he wanted, which is good. I'm happy for him. But you got to expect that people are not going to like that as much. I think that's really what it is. We love Greek. Yeah, this is a pro-Greek stream. Like, I like Greek, too.
Lose 100 pounds, never prove it, and still look the exact same 2 years later. He would continue to ban trolls from the chat, giving them the exact attention they desired, ensuring that they rejoin at a later date on a second account.
My dog's been banned 9 times. Him giving his free Twitch Prime to me is not going to stop him from being banned at this point.
He's going for 10?
In every situation, it was impossible for Wings of Redemption to choose a response that wouldn't end in complete and utter catastrophe. Seemingly consistent with the overwhelming misfortune in Geordie Jordan's life, only 2 months ago, on the 26th of July 2021, his Twitch partnership would be revoked for breaking Exhibit D of the content guidelines, as explained on a Wings of Redemption YouTube livestream titled Twitch Fallout.
Twitch took my partnership away today for Exhibit D.
Geordie then stated that he may leave the internet and get a real job.
Everybody in the chat's telling me to get...
Wait, so they removed him from Exhibit D? Well, what the fuck is Exhibit D? Yeah, what the fuck is that? Exhibit D's nuts? Is that it? That's the whole thing. That's what he broke? Yeah, it's like he didn't do shit. Oh my God. Fuck, this loser's definitely not helping himself. He not helping himself, but like, there's a difference. Like, the thing is, like, you could still feel bad for somebody who's an asshole. Like, it's like somebody's an asshole, but like, maybe they don't deserve that. Yeah, he's an asshole. Of course he's an asshole. Absolutely.
Job, and you know, that's a possibility.
However, if his past has taught us anything, the chance of that actually happening is unbelievably low. Wings continues to stream on YouTube, however the dislike ratio and a short look at the chat gives us a pretty good idea of how many people are there for no other reason but to continue to troll him. I was watching a video created by one of my favorite YouTubers the other day, Exerbia, who included
Why doesn't he just take the videos down? Just DMCA strike the videos. What are you doing? Like, the thing is, like, they're not helping you be relevant. Like, why would you not just DMCA strike the videos? Like, it's just, yeah, that's what he should have done, is just DMCA strike them. He does. Well, then how they still up? There's always a new channel? No, it's easy to get that shit taken down. Like, the troll channels pay him to keep their channels up. I feel like this is what it is. I think Wings keeps them up because he thinks that they give him relevance, and if he doesn't have the troll channels, that nobody will care about him. I think that's it. Yeah. He's farming hate watchers.
Line in his video Thoughts from Your Deathbed, which I think runs incredibly true to the tragic tale of Wings of Redemption. The hard road was easy, while the easy road was hard. Wings of Redemption has spent his entire life attempting to walk the easy road, avoiding anything that would result in short-term adversity. However, through seeking comfort, he's ironically transformed his life into a complete and utter tragedy. It's as if you...
That's what happened to my mom. Like, this is actually exactly what happened to mom. She never would want to put in effort, anything, and then she would just make her life worse because of that. It's like you avoid temporary discomfort for long-term temporary discomfort for like a long-term gain, and you do the same. I do a lot of times. I do, and like it's a bad thing, and I try to not do that, but it doesn't really work that well. Like I make the same mistakes, to be honest. I can relate to this a lot.
Can't really avoid the tragedy of life, but the choice we get is whether or not we want to experience the tragedy now by our own voluntary admission, or whether we ignore what we need to do and have the tragedy happen to us by our own
he actually looks a lot thinner in that picture. Like, and he's even got a YouTube thumbnail face. I mean, that's perfect. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy for him.
Voluntary admission, or whether we ignore what we need to do and have the tragedy happen to us later down the road, as is what happened in the case of Wings of Redemption.
Damn. God fucking damn, bro. Like, that's some real shit. God fucking damn. Like, now he's just his original weight? Well, I mean, bro, like, he shouldn't have fucking... like, you have to have... like, you can't eat, bro. Like, look at this, man. Like, that's 2 of them? You don't need 2 of them, man. Like, that's the large, too. Like, I can tell it's the large. That's the large. You don't need 2 chilies. Like, oh my God. Why not though? No, you don't, man. Like, how many Reese's peanut butter cups today? I haven't eaten a single one today. I'm on a diet. I'm only gonna eat 6 today. Yeah, I'm only gonna eat 6. Listen, I gotta. Well, it's just I feel bad. I feel bad for him because like this shit can happen to like a lot of people, and it's just, it's disappointing. It really is. Like I feel bad for Wings, but at the same time, it's just like you did this to yourself, man. Like you did a lot of this shit to yourself, and like you got to take accountability for what you do to yourself and where your life is. And it's like obviously he's had a lot of bad stuff happen to him, 100%. But it's like at the end of the day, you're still responsible for yourself. Like, that's it. And I'm sure he also eats with his anxiety. Well, you can tell he has anxiety. Like, look at this, right? Watch this. So y'all might not notice this shit.
Internet and get a real job.
Everybody in the chat.
Look at his chair. Look at his chair is moving back and forth. That's because he's shaking. He's so nervous.
Job.
Look at that. See,
that's a possibility.
However, if his past has taught us anything,
see that's like, I noticed shit like that. Yeah, that's what it is. Look at his. Yeah, it's just. I feel bad for the guy. I do, and it's like he just lost his. I do the same thing all the time, but like that's how I know. And it's like I can check out that body weight. Like the thing is that like if you want to get people to do what you want them to do, you got to know how to look at things that they don't see, how to look at things that people can't see. And like that's what it is. And so let's see here. It's just a leg tap. I mean, nah, fucking to be honest, nah, man. Like I think that everybody like. I feel like it's a better story, in my opinion. I think it's a better story for Wings to redeem himself. Like a redemption story is usually a better story. Like in the narrative of life, it would be better if he redeemed himself. That's what I'm saying. Was that Lost Ark in the background? No, there's just a bird got in the house. It's a bird that got in the house, man. I can't believe it. Like they just keep getting in the fucking house, bro. This drives me crazy. It's so annoying. Gambling stream. You are right, man. But I do want to talk about this a little more, right? So look, this is one fact here. Is that another timeline Wingsfire stuck around raising to be a fit, responsible, healthy streamer with millions of subs? that could happen, man. It's like I grew up, I was lucky, right? My dad was always around. And he, like, basically, anything. So one time I was gonna be I wanted to join, I said this like a couple weeks ago, I wanted to join a junior police league whenever I was joining, I was in middle school. And my dad has almost never had like a very strong hand in like what I do. Like he pretty much lets me do what I want. But he said, wait a second, hold up, wait a minute, you're not joining, you're not going to that class. I said, why? He says, because our family, we're the other guys. Yeah, we're the other guys with the police. And so that's the kind of stuff my dad taught me. And so it's a little bit different. And but like he's always been supportive of me doing stuff. And it's like, I cannot imagine what it would be like to not have like a parent there to help raise you in that way, right? That's what it is. And what does the other guys mean? Or the bad guys, the police are after? Yeah, that's exactly what he meant. That's exactly what he meant. And so, yeah, obviously redemption would be nice, but life isn't fairy tale. There isn't always a happy ending. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that there isn't, there never is. That's the difference, right? There's sometimes there is. And, yeah, sometimes it actually goes, and it's okay. And let's see here. Let's see, we'll read the rest of this stuff down here. Don't get the sympathy Richard gets. He said the age of consent should be 12. He ignored his crying wife whenever she wanted to talk about possibility of having cancer. He kicked an animal in a cage. He blames everyone else for his mistakes and never owns up to them. Why would anyone defend him is beyond me. Well, I don't know about any of that stuff. That wasn't in the video. Let's see here. Transfer student beats him in PE class. Yeah, maybe that's it. I mean, it sucks, man. It really does. It's disappointing, but, you know, that's life, I guess. I feel bad for him. He did bring this all on himself. He had to help many people, would kill for it, and he threw it away. He did. There were a lot of people that tried to look out for him and help him, and he squandered that opportunity, and he should not have done that. That was stupid of him to do. It was stupid of him to do. I feel bad for the guy. I hope he's able to get the help he needs, and I think that even a lot of his haters, this might be a bit much. I think even a lot of his haters would like to see him rise up above it, because it's just a better story. And I think a lot of his haters are just people that are looking for entertainment. And the entertainment of him rising above it is entertaining. Like, that's a good story. That's all there is to it. You should interview Wings of Redemption on stream. So I could have like a fucking stream where I interview people that are like really hated in different communities. And I'll interview them, and then they'll, talk about problems they had, etc. like that. Oh, that would be a good idea. We could get Alinity, Boogie, Wings of Redemption, DSP, OTK Redemption Podcast. Let's see, who's some more of them? Destiny, can't do Destiny. Stop. Where's the rest of these? Ninja, yeah, Ninja. Yeah, Ice, we can't do Ice. Let's see, where's the rest of these? Maybe a few other ones, right? I think that would be Chris Chan? No. Bro, like, I'm not about ready to go down that rabbit hole. Like, you'd eventually run out, though? Yeah, you're right. It's a mental health podcast? Yeah, maybe. It's just, I feel like that kind of stuff is important. It definitely is.
Say no more. You've done well, Corin. Fight your roadhouse.
How about this?
The rest to me.
Okay, gentlemen.
Hi there.
Okay.
You're probably wondering how I got this tan.
All right.
Well, let me tell you the story. It begins with a man by the name of Billy McFarland.
Oh.
Billy was a good boy. At 22, he had dreams of becoming a super wealthy
Damn.
entrepreneur, dropping out of college to start a business called Magnesis. Over the
What
years,
the
he managed
fuck?
to network with some powerful people.
All right.
One of them was Ja Rule. Translated from German, I believe it means, yes, rule.
Okay.
Over drinks, he pitched an idea. Here's an accurate recreation of that event. Mr. Rule, he said, I have a brilliant idea.
Like,
That's good.
word, like, yo, what happened? Woo, woo. I'm like, yo, this thing too wild. Fucking the feds. Woo, woo.
Precisely. Great minds think alike. It will be 2 weeks of absolute luxury in the
Jesus
Bahamas.
Christ. Okay. Sounds good.
Mr. Rule. Promotion began in late 2016.
Okay.
Fire promised beaches, ladies, gourmet food,
See-
luxury villas. Hosted on a private island in the Bahamas called Fire Cay, once owned by Pablo Escobar.
This is pretty
VIP
cool.
tickets up to $250,000.
Who the fuck is gonna pay that much money for like this is a dream? I don't know, man. It seems like it's just gonna be. It was such a shit show. Okay, all right, let's go. Keep going.
Swimming pigs.
Yeah.
Blink 182.
Wow.
Major laser. A steel drum.
Okay.
Welcome to Fire Festival.
It's not Jurassic
the best
Park.
2 damn weeks of your life. I bought my ticket immediately.
How about that?
The day arrives.
I wish I had
About
gone to
5,000
this.
people are making their way directly from Miami
This would have been
Airport,
fun.
and there are huge delays to get to Fire K. Although I shouldn't say
Yeah.
Fire K, because it doesn't exist.
Oh, how
In the
convenient.
marketing, they referenced this island, which is actually Norman's Cay, run by George Jung, not Pablo, by the way. But that doesn't matter because we're not
Yeah.
going there either. We're going to Great Exuma. Private island? Forget that.
Fuck that.
Population, 7,000. In fact, we're basically in the parking lot of a sandals resort. In the end, only about 500 of us make it to the
Jesus,
island.
dude.
The remaining customers' flights are cancelled. You're about to see
Oh
why.
my God.
We're hauled onto a school bus
Yeah?
and taken to the site, a gravel lot with a bunch of FEMA tents.
Wait, so is this actual real footage? My wife went to school with the kid who did this? You know what? Honestly, man, I think the guy who did this is like a national hero. Because all these dumb fucks that are gonna spend a bunch of money to go on some exclusive luxury cruise with Instagram influencers, man, fuck them. Fuck them, dude. If they're gonna let that happen, yeah, that's the way it goes, dude. That's the way it goes.
Remember those promises of luxurious villas?
Oh, yeah.
Great, yeah.
That's
Enjoy your
exciting.
stay. And don't forget your complimentary cup of UNICEF rice.
UNICEF, right?
Once there, no one knows whose tent belongs to
Oh,
whom,
no.
So staff try getting everyone into a line. Then they abandon that idea and tell everyone it's a free-for-all. Expecting a party, this guy took all of his drugs on the
Okay.
flight over.
All right, cool.
He's the only one having any fun. Everyone
He's
else
the
is
only
grumpy
guy
because it's
partying.
been 5 hours, and there's no food.
Oh,
In lieu
no.
of food, staff decide to start handing out tons of free tequila.
That's smart.
This only exacerbates problems.
Yeah, that makes it way better.
Once the food does arrive, it's just as delectable as promised.
Oh, my fuck.
Gourmet craft single there. A few hours later, bags arrive on the shipping.
Jesus, dude.
It was getting dark and there was no lighting.
This is like an
Everyone's walking around with
apocalypse.
Their cell phones trying to look for their luggage.
Plenty of people had their luggage stolen.
Oh,
But
that's
don't
smart.
worry, if you have any valuables, the festival advertised top-notch security.
That's good.
Here it is. But no one told
Oh.
guests they had to provide their own lock. There are rumors of muggings by the locals.
I heard rumors.
Oh, my God.
Tents supposedly caught fire.
Oh,
The
my
closest beach has a
fucking...
rampant shark problem. Staff don't have any uniforms or walkie-talkies, so no one knows who's in charge, and the people who are
That's
in charge
convenient.
can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Here's the bathroom. Many staff quit after only a couple of hours.
I wonder why.
For the few customers who were willing to just make the most of it and enjoy the
Oh,
music,
that was it.
they had some bad news too. All of the major musical acts pulled out. In fact, Major Lazer wasn't even confirmed to go in the first place. The event was promoted as cashless, so all people had were these useless Disney bucks on their fire band,
Wait,
which meant
what?
they couldn't buy anything or catch a cab if they were stranded. And even with only 500 people, there are too few tents and beds, so
What
everyone's
the
just
fuck?
stealing each other's. And for any of you
This shit is fucking great, man. This is fucking great. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to some cashless resort with again a bunch of fucking influencers. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, this is an idiot tax. This is like, you've got like usually most stupid taxes are like a fucking, you know, like this like 55-year-old woman walks in the convenience store with like her hand and she's like, this is my lucky day, and ring him up, Scotty. And Scotty pulls out, you know, her favorite lottery tickets, and she takes her fucking social security check and she spends it on fucking lottery tickets and cigarettes. And you know, that's what it is. And it's like, you don't ever expect rich people to be this fucking stupid, but sometimes they can be even more stupid. I'm pretty sure, you know, Sharon, you know, that's trying to buy lottery tickets at the fucking at the grocery store or the convenience store or corner store, she's gonna not do this. Like, this is crazy. Do that voice again. I will if it's necessary. Okay.
thinking you could just escape to the sandals. Bad luck. It's
Yeah.
peak season and they are absolutely full.
Oh.
People are reaching out to the embassy for help. After a few
The
hours, most
embassy?
people chose to go back to the airport.
The
And
government?
the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in.
Oh.
The festival
That's smart.
was closed.
There it is.
But the exodus from the island made
Wow.
its own problems. Guests spent hours dehydrated and hung over in a hot
Oh
building.
my god.
Why staff locked the door isn't entirely known,
What?
but
They're-
one girl fainted before they were finally reopened.
Jesus.
Everyone gets home, and that was the end of it.
This is brutal.
Except for
Pool's closed?
me.
I guess
was,
so.
Rescuing someone, helping them out, and
Holy
I got
shit.
lost in the woods. Anyway, back at home, the shitstorm on social media was just
I
ramping
bet
up.
I bet it
The
is.
Reddit R Fire Festival was created, and it started documenting everything that went wrong at the event.
Yeah.
People were circulating a fake tweet by Jar that the whole thing was a social experiment.
A
Some
fake
wholesome
tweet.
festival memes there. And it quickly turned into a marketing case study of what not to do. In response, Fire started serving cease and desist letters to stop people from saying mean things about them.
Oh, just like the
Mr.
Last
Rule
of Us.
released an official statement online, both apologizing and saying that it's not his fault.
Wait, the guy?
Both apologizing and
Who was it?
to stop people from saying mean things
The
about
guy did this?
Mr. Rule released an official statement online, both apologizing and saying that it's not.
It's not a scam. It's not my fault. I'm taking responsibility. Well, it's not his fault. I mean, it's not, but you know, should have done a little bit more research. You know.
His fault. Interestingly, he wasn't even
Yeah.
on the island at the time. He was giving a concert in Chicago.
Wait, so he
Although,
wasn't even
to their
involved
credit,
with this?
They offer everyone a full refund.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or you could always let it ride and opt in for tickets to 2018's Fire Festival.
And a VIP ticket to next year's Fire Festival if they decide to go. Exactly.
Meanwhile, Billy is
That's
on full
impressive.
damage control.
That is
He
fucking
claims that a
impressive.
storm came
I
in
love
the
it.
night before and changed all of the marketing into lies.
Wow.
Got to a point that we were very excited about on Wednesday night with
Uh-huh.
how the two sites looked, and we got hit by a big storm.
Oh.
But the apologies weren't
Oh.
enough.
How about
Two days
that?
later, in the first lawsuit,
Attorney Ben Mysalis doesn't think it's funny.
Yeah.
$30 class action lawsuit against the organizers.
in another then then the feds got involved, claiming Billy had committed a riot, serious charges with serious prison.
What the fuck?
Right now, let's go into the history of Fire Festival.
What the fuck?
To get the word out, they got in touch with about 400 influencers, and they offered them real life tickets.
Oh my
They even
god.
managed to get them dinner tickets.
Oh, how about that?
Paid $1 million for this place.
Wow.
The marketing worked,
Well, that works.
sold out. So how
It's crazy how people will fucking do that, dude. Like, listen, can I give you guys a little bit of advice? If someone on the internet tells you to do something, don't listen. Don't listen to that shit. Like, just don't worry about it, alright? Like, don't do what they're telling you to do.
Let's start with the money. During the planning process, a consultant came in and figured out that it would cost $50 million and require a year of organization. This is after they made all the profits, and they made nothing near that amount. So they
Yeah.
started cutting expenses way back.
That makes sense.
Remember those luxury villas? They were
Yeah.
going to cost $10 million alone, so
Wow.
they scrapped them. Now everyone gets a tent.
Okay.
Deposits for the band?
Save some money.
Nope. Food, infrastructure,
Save some money.
staff,
Just
all
they're just
were
saving
cut.
money, man. That's all.
But you may ask, how did they have so little cash if
Uh-huh.
they sold out?
Yeah.
It's the price. It was way too low. Now wait a minute. Up to $250,000 a ticket is too low.
Yeah.
In fact, on social media, people were so merciless and unsympathetic towards the guests because they thought it was a bunch of rich kids paying for tickets with a starting price of $12,000.
12?
And you can thank fake news for that assumption. You
What?
see that number repeated everywhere. But actually, very few were paying even close to that amount.
Okay.
The standard price was around $1,200.
Wow. I could never imagine. Oh, the camera froze. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. So, yeah. Who could have ever imagined that the media and other news organizations would take something that sounds more salacious and interesting and push that as the narrative of what's actually true? instead of what is true. I would have never expected them to do that. Can you believe that that would happen? Wow. How could they possibly do that?
Which, if you think about 2 weeks in the Bahamas with practically all of your expenses taken
Yeah,
care of,
$1,200 is good.
that's pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
In fact, some tickets were as low as $500.
6 months ago, got together and got the early bird special for about $500, and this covered food, transportation, ticket, and somewhere to sleep.
How on earth were they going to break
Yeah.
even with that? They weren't.
That's smart.
And on the flip side, there's no proof whatsoever that anyone purchased a $250,000 ticket.
No, of course not.
So basically, they're stuffed.
Yep.
Billy has to start taking tough short-term loans just to keep afloat.
That makes sense.
Which, by the way, is why they did the fire bans. It was to raise cash. It's
Okay.
reported that up to $2 million in Firebucks in-game currency was spent in the lead up to the event.
$2
But this
million?
wasn't even close to enough.
Holy
Practically broke,
shit.
and with the event only a few weeks away, the more experienced staff suggested
God
postponing.
damn, dude.
But thanks to
That's
those short-term loans, he
insane.
couldn't. So he insisted on going forward. Those staff tried to control the damage by telling celebrities and public figures not
In-game
to go.
currencies.
How was the fire festival?
I don't know, I didn't go. Yeah, it's a good idea.
So, Billy and Jar are in some serious trouble.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
let's please have one failed festival that has a sequel. Well,
No.
Billy is out on $300,000 bail. His assets
Yeah.
are frozen as at May 18th. He
Seems
dropped
like
his
a good
expensive
idea.
Attorneys. He's selling his property in New York.
Yeah.
He tried to sell Magnesis for $150,000, but it was cancelled for being fraudulent. Massively in debt and with no hope of paying it back. Fire went into involuntary bankruptcy. And that is the end of Fire Festival.
Jesus, man.
I'll keep you posted about whether Billy is going to jail.
I wonder, did the guy ever go to jail or not? Did the guy ever go to jail? Like, I'm actually curious. He is? Damn, dude. 5 years? Bro, so he can come back. He can come back, do it again, man. That's fine. Yeah,
So
he just
long,
come
Fire
back, do it
Festival.
again.
You were too beautiful for this world. And as for me, well, it's time to go home.
Yes. Is that IKEA box? Oh. 2 hours later. Hey, he didn't know how to swim, man. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. World said no! Listen, I thought this shit was pretty fucking funny whenever it happened. Just mentioned it actually had Norman Clay, but kicked him out and advertised once on my Pablo. That's why shouldn't listen to influencers. They're worthless individuals who contribute nothing, just walking billboards. That's true. Like, basically, if you ever go and you see somebody who's advertising some shit on Instagram or some shit on Twitter or something like that, never go and fucking take their advice and assume that's true, all right? Like, anybody who refers to themselves that way, anyone who feels like that elevates them above other people in that way, those people are trash. They are idiots, and you should never listen to them, all right? You're an influencer. Yeah, I make videos. It doesn't mean I'm trying to actively influence people, okay? The only reason that people say the word influencer is because that's what companies do, because companies want to monetize people's platform to sell their bullshit. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with the individual themselves, right? It's like this guy.
Yeah.
The thing about this guy, where's a picture of him? Let me see if I can get a good picture of this guy. Where the fuck is it? There, this guy right here. There was a guy that I knew, and this was back in fucking Cataclysm. This was back in Cataclysm. And he used to sell arena carries. His name was Johnny. Johnny looked pretty much exactly like this guy. Johnny was the scummiest, nastiest, slimiest motherfucker that I've ever met in my entire life. I wasn't Johnny, okay? I'm not Johnny. There was a time that we were in Skype together, And Johnny was literally trying to get this guy to put a $20 bill in an envelope and mail it to his home address before Johnny would carry him to 2200 in threes. This dude was just trying to make money. Like, he was doing whatever he could, man. It was insane. Yeah, fucking $20 in an envelope before PayPal. Well, no, it wasn't PayPal because he just wanted the money directly because the guy didn't have PayPal, and Johnny was like, okay, well, that's fine, right? But the guy saying he didn't have PayPal just meant that he didn't want to pay him. It was fucking ridiculous. It's called being an entrepreneur. Yeah, I mean, the guy's a fucking clown. I wonder whatever happened to him. I think he found Jesus or something like that.
Although dramatized, the following is a true story.
The heist. Is this a real thing?
Stockholm, December 22nd, 2000. Gentlemen, the Swedish National Museum. 90,000 square feet of priceless artwork.
That's a lot of stuff.
Only 2 roads in and out. The police will be ready. Walking away with the goods won't be easy.
Smash and grab job, huh?
Not quite. First things first, a distraction. At exactly 4:55 p.m., 5 minutes before the museum closes, we blow up 2 cars outside the Grand Hotel and the Strand.
What the fuck?
Naturally, fire trucks and police will be dispatched.
Yeah, I would assume so.
What about the guards in the building?
Only one. And he'll be busy ushering everyone to leave. Now, we get ourselves armed and approach. Meanwhile, 2 of us are already inside, waiting for the signal. Once you hear those explosions, put on your balaclavas and take out guns.
Oh shit!
Get down!
Oh shit, okay. This
Get
is
on the
Ocean's
floor.
11, exactly.
Don't move. So the standard disarm the guards and get everyone on the floor.
That's right. Then one of you stay in the lobby while the other 2 make your way upstairs and into the gallery. Now remember, gentlemen, no browsing. We're here for 3 paintings in particular.
Ooh.
Conversation with the Gardener and Young Parisian by Renoir and a self-portrait by Rembrandt.
Okay.
So how do we crack the safe?
Those are
There
expensive
is no
ones.
safe. No security
Those are really
cameras or
important
alarms
ones.
either. Wire cutters are all we need.
So they just cut it out, okay.
We bag the goods and bust out the front door.
Damn, that's easy.
And we're just supposed to walk out of there with the 3 paintings and not get stopped?
Yeah.
Yep.
Won't take the police long to catch up.
I feel like... Isn't that kind of traceable? Like, how do you sell that? Like, because it's like, yeah, this is the original one. And then somebody that's buying it is like, wait, I thought the original one was stolen. Like, what do you say at that point? Is it you have to sell it on the black market? I don't know. I feel like that'd just be like such a pain in the ass, man.
That's what I'm counting on. A little surprise I prepared earlier.
Okay. The black market selling art.
And from there, it's an easy walk to the docks where we've got a boat ready.
Oh, a boat?
We skim around the waterfront and down the labyrinthine canals of Stockholm and
What
make
the
a beeline
fuck?
for Malar Lake. Then we dock in a quiet area and make it on foot back to the road.
Well, they're gonna get him.
You already have a car waiting.
Of course.
Yeah.
We drive back to
Wow.
the city.
These guys are smart.
Get back to HQ, paintings in hand.
Uh-huh.
And congratulations, boys. We've just robbed the Swedish National Museum for an estimated $30 million.
Jesus, dude. That shit's expensive.
And that's exactly how all of it played out.
$30 million for a sheet of paper, man.
The next day,
Bro, that's a sheet of paper for 30 mil. 3 sheets of paper for $30 million, man. You sell it to Bill Clinton? Yeah, I know, man. Streamers, it takes a streamer a whole month to make that much money, dude. That's insane. It's a $30 million bill, exactly.
the police had cleaned up the torched cars, and they were questioning staff, getting any clues they could about the suspects. They didn't have any faces They didn't
That's
have
smart.
any DNA evidence.
That's smart.
It was a professional job, and there was very little to go on.
Holy shit. Wait a second. So they pulled that shit off? That actually worked. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit, dude. That's awesome.
Until
Yeah?
someone came forward.
Uh-oh.
A witness.
Hey.
An old man. I was working on the river when I saw 3 lads speed off out of the area in an orange boat.
It's the same fucking guy.
Did you get a good look at him?
Sniffles, dude.
No, but they seemed suspicious, so I followed him. Followed him right through the canals into the Malar. And right to the shore.
Oh
where they
my
parked
God,
their vessel and abandoned it. Swedish.
Yeah.
Can you show us where
Pretty
on
accurate.
the map? So the
Okay.
police sent out a couple of cars and found
That's
the
smart.
boat. Here
Okay.
it is. Nothing inside.
Now they're gonna get
no
him.
paintings, detective. Damn. What about the registration? Nothing, sir.
Scratched it
Well,
off.
I guess the only thing we can do is put out a picture of the boat and ask the
Okay.
public for help. So they published pictures of the boat
Post
in
the
the
boat,
local
that's smart.
newspaper and asked people to come forward with information. The next day. Oh, it's my boat. The boat owner paid the police a visit. I'm Pa Lundmark, and that's my boat. What happened?
Okay.
We'll ask the questions.
Whoa,
Well, I
shit.
just sold the thing last week to 3 chaps who looked a bit suspect. Did you get their names? Afraid not, sorry.
Wow.
When I sold the boat to them, they asked if they could use my trailer to transport.
Holy shit.
Well, I said yes, but only if they gave me their phone number for safety.
Okay.
Well, have you still got it? Yep, here it is. I wrote it on the back of the receipt. And this is where everything unraveled for the thieves. Because despite all of this Ocean's 11 style bullshit, they had used their real phone number.
Say no more.
How is it that they could have such a great idea, but just have it be dead on arrival? Like, it's just, oh my god. Oh, yeah, exactly.
So police looked up the number and everyone they had called.
Exactly.
We've got a match. The number was connected to a gang of petty thieves. They were not big-time criminals. They had done
Yeah?
small stuff like car thefts,
Okay.
drug peddling, and so on. They were not criminal masterminds. This thread of evidence led to 2 men serving sentences in a minimum security prison 10 miles from Stockholm.
Okay.
A Russian named Alexander Petrov and a Swedish national named Stefan Nordstrom.
Oh, look at that guy's name, dude.
But wait, these men were behind bars.
Yeah, how the fuck?
They have an airtight alibi,
Yeah.
right? Well, turns out they are considered low-risk prisoners, which means they are allowed weekend furloughs. Essentially, they're just doing jail as a day job. And while good boy Petrov had returned from...
That's awesome. Bro, that's fucking awesome. Like, they pay for everything during the week, and then you just go out and do whatever the fuck you want on the weekend. That's like... That's fucking awesome. You don't even need to do it. You don't even have the job. So they're paying these dudes to sit around all fucking week, and they get to pop off on the weekends and steal paintings.
his weekend away.
Yeah, go home and raid.
Nordstrom had not. So police went to work searching Nordstrom's empty cell.
Okay.
Aha. Lo and behold, Nordstrom had been doing a bit of light reading.
Oh, how
collections of
convenient.
newspaper clippings from past art heists. Very subtle. On top of that, Nordstrom had reportedly been visiting a bunch of auction houses in the area.
Damn.
They were clearly the painting bandits.
Yeah, obviously. This how's this 28
Here's the
minutes?
thing about art thievery. It's a difficult game.
Yeah?
Unlike jewelry or other valuable goods, you can't just offload these anywhere. You need a buyer who has a lot of cash and is willing to take a huge risk themselves.
You need to find
Possession of
Pablo
stolen
Escobar.
property is a crime, and they wouldn't be allowed to keep the paintings if word ever got out.
Yep.
So essentially, they had $30 million in unsellable goods.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, how the fuck do you ever get that?
So, what do we do?
Oh, we could sell it to a billionaire in China.
All right, that's good.
Okay, do you know any?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. So shut the fuck up and think of something better.
Oh,
Why don't we just ransom it back to the museum?
That's not the worst idea in the world.
Wait.
So shut the fuck up and think of something better.
Wait.
Why don't we just ransom it back to the museum?
Resit? Wait, what did he say? Oh, ransom it back. Okay, I was so confused. I didn't hear what he said. I thought he said reserve it or something like that. I'm like, wait, what? Where am I here? Okay.
That's not the worst idea.
Ransom it back to the museum. What the fuck?
December 28th, 2000.
Yeah,
6
Resit.
days after the robbery.
Okay.
Petrov's lawyer approaches the police station.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, hello. I am here on behalf of my client, and acting as an intermediary. We have your paintings.
Wait, what?
Go on. I am here to negotiate it safely to your return.
Oh my
For
god.
a modest sum.
Oh.
Interesting tact. This is, of course,
Why?
completely illegal. Lawyers can't just negotiate ransoms for their clients.
Yeah.
Got any proof you have the paintings?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Right here. The attorney then revealed hostage-style photos of the stolen art.
Okay.
Complete with that day's newspaper.
Makes
Right.
sense.
So who are these clients of yours?
Smart.
Can't say. Lawyer-client confidentiality and
Oh,
all
how
that.
convenient.
Right. Well, let me just have a chat with my supervisor. The police feigned interest, but there was no way they were going to pay a ransom when they could simply catch the guy.
Yeah.
So instead,
That
they
makes sense.
stalled and placed a surveillance team on Petrov for the next time he met with his attorney.
What the hell?
A couple of days later, that meeting took place.
Yeah, duh.
And surprise, surprise,
Oh my god.
they're not alone. Nordstrom had turned up as well.
Oh, there he
Wait
is.
for it.
See you soon. Take care.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Now, go.
The police moved in on Nordstrom.
Yeah.
What the? No, I'm innocent.
Save it for the judge. Ah, what do we have here?
Those aren't mine.
In a
What?
moment of sheer genius, Nordstrom had decided to bring with him a bag filled with Polaroids of the stolen paintings. Is this how you get your kicks? I'm gonna be sick. Get these to the lab. Later, the lab found Petrov's fingerprints all over the Polaroids.
Oh
With this
my
evidence,
god.
They obtained a warrant to raid a cellar that the gang frequented.
Oh my fuck.
Everywhere. They may have left the subtlest of clues.
Yeah.
They can even give us a scrap of... Detective, here's a date book literally showing all of the details of the heist, including all of the co-conspirators.
Oh
Nice
my-
work, Detective. Thanks, Detective. Hey, do you know...
This is like playing like one of those fucking crime games, and at the start, instead of picking it on like hard easy mode, you just go on story mode. Like you're playing the game on story mode. Where like you just, okay, alright, last boss, punch him in the head, he's dead. Like yeah, you're playing the game on story mode. This is insane.
It's time for a montage.
Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Got him.
Police arrested and charged 13 for the heist. Nordstrom
Jesus.
received 6.5 years.
That's it?
Petrov received 8. 3 others were given between 2 and 4 years for accessory.
That's
3
it?
more men received sentences for up to 4 years for receiving stolen goods.
Wow.
And 5 more were accused and subsequently
Holy
acquitted.
shit.
One of them included Petrov's criminal lawyer, who was charged for accessory to attempted extortion for his involvement in putting forward the ransom note.
Fucking idiot.
We got the bad
That's what
guys.
you get, dude.
But there was a problem. They hadn't recovered any of the paintings.
Uh-huh. Oh.
They had searched the cellar top to bottom. The homes of the criminals. They had questioned all of them. And no one was giving up the goods.
It's a shame. Truly a shame. Why don't they just give them the paintings?
What is it, honey? Is it the paintings again?
Uh-oh.
I just can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, jeez.
They're out there somewhere.
Just come back to bed.
No.
This is
I
good.
think I'll go for a walk.
This is real good. I just had a book explaining everything, dude. This guy's crazy. Okay.
Couldn't sleep either.
What are they gonna
no
do?
No time. Rumors are circulating that Renoir's The Conversation is going up for sale. Count me in, detective. I just have to get suited up. You're gonna need something a little less
Yeah, you just find it.
official. We're going undercover.
Oh, shit. Jesus, dude. Okay. That's a lot. And it's great.
Swedish police set up an undercover agent to infiltrate the ring and to buy the Renoir.
Cute anime
the detective
cat
would
girl.
be posing as a representative for an interested buyer who was standing by.
Okay.
But they'd need confirmation that the painting was the real deal.
Let's see it.
That's him. Art thief?
Yes. Are you the buyer?
That's me.
Jesus
I represent
Christ.
a very wealthy and very interested
Jesus
client.
Christ. Okay,
But of course,
all right.
Before we can
This
start
is so fucking
negotiating,
ridiculous.
I need to know that we're talking about the real deal.
All right, mate.
Yeah, how
Come
do they
with
know
me.
it's a real
The
thing?
undercover agent followed one of the men into the bathroom.
That's true.
Okay. What do you think?
That's quite something.
Come on.
My client will be very pleased.
Okay. What do you say to 200k?
That sounds acceptable. In fact, it's quite low.
Wow.
My rich buyer probably would have paid a lot more even.
Jesus.
Fantastic.
200k? That was a $10 million painting.
They both washed their hands and exited the cafe.
Okay.
Seconds later, police came screeching around the corner, sirens blazing.
Yeah?
Sorry, fellas. It was me the whole time.
Oh, fooled again.
Who?
Oh, right. We've never met before. Well, book 'em, boys.
He's a policeman.
You fucking mug! Fuck you! I'm gonna fucking take you down to Chinatown!
They had done
Jesus Christ.
partially. They had retrieved one of the 3 paintings, and they had a bunch of
Wait.
leads.
So they actually got one.
Even more members of the gang.
So they stole a fucking $10 million painting, and these 2 dipshits are trying to sell it for 200 grand out of a cafe. Damn, like, no wonder, honestly, no wonder they don't need to put them in jail for that long. Like, they don't even, like, because they just catch them again. Like, you know, they get out, just get them again. No, really, it's like it's not even a big deal. They're just going to get themselves caught again. Who cares?
Among them, Alexander
a bunch of
Sasha
idiots.
Lindgren and an Iraqi, Baha Kadham, as well as 3 of his brothers. Now, remember these lads. We'll be coming back to them.
Okay.
But even though they rounded up all these guys, only one man would have charges against him that would stick. The rest walked. And there were still 2 pieces of art out there.
Now what? Los Angeles? What the fuck?
Los Angeles, 4.5 years later.
Oh, shit.
Downtown LA. The FBI are working on a routine case. It's a drug bust with some Bulgarians. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Until they heard something unusual.
I wonder how much of this is actually real.
Renoir's young Parisian for sale.
Is that code for something? Are they human trafficking?
Okay.
Chief, I believe it's that painting that was stolen from the Swedish National Museum a few years back.
Oh shit. It's in LA?
We want to get it out of the city.
Sounds like it's going to be on the move soon.
What
No
the
one's gonna
fuck,
take our
dude?
credit.
It's all
We're
real.
the FBI,
All of this
damn
is
it.
real.
Infallible.
Jesus, man.
Pillars of competence. So they ramped
Oh
up
my
surveillance.
God.
The Bureau intercepted a call from one of the gang's higher-ups.
Yeah?
Boris Kostov.
Ooh.
It's time for a good old-fashioned stakeout. The FBI waited outside Kostov's home until they saw him load up a small, painting-sized package into his car's trunk.
Yeah, we got it. I told him to be careful. Should be at there's a rips.
We're going in.
What a bunch of dipshits, dude.
Get the fuck down.
Oh
The
my
FBI
god.
Kostov surrendered.
Yeah, I bet he
We've
did.
got it, Captain. The big prize.
All right, they got it.
FBI wins again. So they opened the bag
One
and
more to
found
go.
dry cleaning. Yes, really.
Ooh.
Arrest them anyway, boys. So they
Change
pulled
that number
Kostov
1 to a number 2.
Okay,
Almost
I'll
got
be
him.
good cop. And you also be the good cop, because people like it when you're nice. Good thinking, Captain.
Alright, smart.
Look, here's the thing. You surprised us with the laundry.
Yeah.
There's white. Very white, by the way. I'd like to know who you use. But the thing is, we've been tailing you for months, and we know about the drugs. And that's the bigger deal anyway.
Oh yeah, you got any evidence?
Yeah, all of this. The overwhelming amount of evidence means Kostov is definitely going to be found guilty.
Yeah.
And that means possibly 30 years in prison.
I like how, like, the guy fucking, they're gonna put him in jail for 30 years for selling drugs. But the guy steals, like, a fucking, like, a rare painting, you know, one of a kind in the world. And it's like the guy in Sweden, he's like, yeah, put him in jail for a couple years. Let him out on the weekends. You know, he'll be good. Don't worry about it. You know, that's insane.
At his age, this is effectively a life sentence.
Yeah.
In a corner, Kostov broke.
Yeah, alright. Alright, I know where your paintings are. I want to deal.
Kostov agreed to assist the police. Good choice. Now
Oh,
take
how
a
about
step.
that?
Kostov led the police to a local pawn shop.
Down here.
As they entered the basement, Kostov pointed to an art folio leaning against the wall, wrapped in towels and a grocery bag. They unraveled
Jesus.
it, and surely enough, it was the young Parisian, and in good condition too.
There it is. How
2
about
out of
that?
3. The only one remaining was the Rembrandt.
Got him.
However, with Kostov as an asset, authorities now had a way to find it.
Oh my god.
Give me the other painting, Kostov.
I don't. But I. Yeah, okay. I got contacts in.
Wait, no, that one was correct. Say that again.
I know people in Sweden who know where it is.
So
All
it's
right,
not
well, there
here
you
in
go.
LA?
They got it.
Oh,
How
it's
about
back in
that?
Stockholm.
You sly bastard.
Should have stayed in Sweden. Yeah,
But
exactly.
how do we know you're telling the truth? Sorry, it's a reflex.
That's okay. Because.
Yes?
Huh?
Because.
Yeah?
Because the person who has it
Yes?
is my own son, Alexander Sasha Lindgren.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Jesus,
Kostov
dude.
was willing to incriminate his own son to avoid jail time.
Wow.
Anyway, back to Sweden.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, man. Stitch on your
In
own
Stockholm,
son, man.
The son, Lindgren, was being pressured by his associates, Baha and Daya.
Oh my god.
Those are the guys from before, by the way.
What a bunch of fucking
to sell
idiots.
Off the Rembrandt. It's been almost 5 years, dude. Are you gonna sell this
Yeah?
thing or not?
Well, I do enjoy looking at it, but I suppose you're right.
The FBI makes a call.
Yeah.
Sweden, my man, I got a tip for you. I can't understand you. Speak English. We'll put someone on the line who does. Okay, thanks. Hello?
Speak
English?
American.
Hello?
That's what
Okay,
it means to say.
Cool. We have a tip for you.
All right, what is it?
The FBI tells Swedish authorities to put surveillance on Lindgren and the Cadholms. Lindgren, unaware that his father had betrayed him, would be caught up in the sting. The stage was set. But if they
Getting
were gonna
ratted
pull this
out
off,
by your
they would
own
need to
dad,
pull in
man.
the top dog.
That's
Part scholar,
dirty.
Part daredevil.
Yeah.
All right, I have no idea why he's written this way in all the articles.
Wait, what?
But we're gonna go with it.
What the fuck?
The king
This
of the
guy's
Sting,
awesome.
The defender of Dali.
Uh-huh.
The guardian of Goya. Half scholar, half daredevil.
What the?
And 100% man. With an alignment of chaotic good. He'll teach you about the classics. Then he'll teach you to make love. Robert K. Whitman.
These are so ridiculous.
Copenhagen.
Jesus.
September 15th, 2005.
Okay.
The meeting had been arranged. The Cadham brothers are on a train from Stockholm, secretly followed by police the whole way. And as
Never
they
expected
sit in their
it.
seats, in the hand of one of the brothers is held a small, painting-sized parcel.
How convenient.
Police could have arrested them.
How
then.
convenient.
They would have had the brothers red-handed.
Yep.
But that wouldn't be enough. It would be a simple possession of stolen goods charge, and the police wanted to catch them in the act of selling the painting.
Ooh.
So they stood by.
Okay.
Kostov and Whitman
That's
arrived
smart.
at the Scandic Hotel. The Cadhams and Lindgren made their way too.
Oh, hello. Hey guys.
Hi.
They said in Swedish.
You guys want to do the deal now or grab lunch first?
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
let's just get this over with.
Okay.
Come with me.
Come
All
on,
right, there we
son.
go.
Let's throw the old football around. But Dad, come on, son.
Wait, his dad? Oh my God.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh no.
Whitman led Cadham up to his room. The room had been
Oh,
thoroughly
no.
in preparation.
I hope you like Swedish Corona.
How about that?
I'm gonna have to count it though.
No problem.
Whitman knew
Okay.
he had it. He could see the look in Cadham's eyes as he greedily counted the money.
Great. How about that?
So, you guys had like a good trip out?
Mm-hmm.
See any good movies lately?
Okay.
You know, there's a delightful restaurant down.
It's very hard to count when you keep talking.
Jesus.
Okay.
What an
All
asshole.
right, and that's 200,000.
Amazing. 5 years of holding on to this painting.
Sell
Seeing
for
all of his
200
buddies go
grand?
to jail. For 200 grand, it would all be worth it.
No, it
And
wouldn't.
it would be over.
That's a pain in the...
Well, we got a deal.
Yeah,
Baha then
right.
stood up and left the room with the cash.
Okay.
Hey, wait.
Baha went back down the lobby and was making his way to the exit.
Right.
Wait, what's happening? Baha walked right out the front door of the hotel without saying much of anything. What the hell's going on? Has the deal soured? Has our cover been blown? Is this a cross? Police on standby were starting to get nervous.
What?
But Whitman was staying cool. Seconds passed.
Just hold steady.
Minutes passed.
Stay cool.
What the fuck?
They're getting away.
Stay cool.
And then they came back with a different bag in hand. It turns out the bag they had before
Oh my
was
God.
a decoy. They were using it to see if any cops would be drawn out. Now that the deal seemed solid,
Oh
they brought
my
the real
God.
thing.
That's
Got it.
smart.
Cadham returns to the room, and Whitman examines the painting.
That's the real deal.
There it is.
Danish SWAT is standing by and ready to sweep.
There it is, dude.
Whitman spoke the code words necessary to launch their raid on the room.
Would you like an orange?
Excuse me?
My favorite color is orange.
Okay.
I mean, orange, you glad? I said orange?
Anyway.
Wait, they just
thanks
weren't
for the
paying
money,
attention?
But, we gotta
What,
go.
did the cops just fuck up?
Arrange you a cab.
That's okay, we'll walk.
The SWAT team
Oh, there we
burst
go.
into the
Okay,
room
yeah, they
as
got
Whitman
him.
Jumped into the bathroom, clutching
I was
the
about to
painting
say.
his chest. The SWAT team quickly overwhelmed the stupefied suspects. The arrests of Baha Kadham, his brother Diea,
Got him.
and the betrayed
Fucking
Lindgren
got
went
him.
off without a hitch. Whitman
Fucking
emerged
got
from
him.
the bathroom victorious. Women swooned, men swooned.
How about that,
I'm
dude?
swooning.
How about that,
Jesus,
dude?
What a man.
Looks like you're
We got him.
caught by the police.
Yes,
Ooh,
well
that's
done,
clever.
Whitman. And we would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for your sly doggery.
Thank you,
Now, take him away, boys.
What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Whitman held the painting aloft. It was now safe. He returned it to the Swedish National Museum, and the timing was perfect. Because in just a few days, they would be exhibiting a show on Rembrandt anyway.
How about
and
that?
They not only had him back,
how about that?
The painting was unveiled as the centerpiece. This time behind glass.
Look at that, dude.
And with a specially assigned security guard.
That's probably a good idea.
By its side.
Yeah.
So the Cadham brothers and Alexander Lindgren were convicted of receiving stolen goods. However, their sentences were overturned by a Swedish appeals court ruling that they had been provoked into the crime. Well done. But, as for our hero, well, Whitman hung up his cape, and nothing has ever been stolen again. The end.
Jesus, dude. So nothing really went wrong. Like, nobody really went to jail. Nothing really happened. It was just kind of... It was just something for people to do because they were bored, you know? If you're going to be a criminal, be one in Sweden. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this is insane. No one got shot. Like, yeah, this is definitely did not happen in the U.S. I'll tell you that for sure. This will be the first time I even play this game since 2021, as you guys can see. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a deathless run of this or not. We'll see how things go. All right. Gentlemen, I have waited to watch this video for a long time. I like the graphic there.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, here we go.
Dear Barney Beekeeper, you have been nominated for Horde Content Creator of the Year. Because this bit takes place back when you actually made videos, please come to Moonglade on January...
Wait.
So there I was, January 18th, 2020, gathered with what was possibly the entire population of Grobulus to celebrate our server's success and community.
Holy
On this sacred night of festivities, the Horde and the Alliance would lower their weapons of war, and instead raise a tankard of Rumsey Rum Black Label to the Grub Mob. A toast to all those who make our server great. And plus 15 stam for 15 minutes.
Dude.
Nice. The sheer volume...
See, this is the kind of stuff that that makes the game fun, dude. This is really cool. Like, the spurgery is what sucked, man. I wish our server was like this. That was so badass. Come to Grob? Maybe I should, man. Maybe I should. I'll have to see where I'm gonna go for TBC, man.
Of people at this event was unlike anything I had previously experienced. I mean, sure, Orgrimmar on a Tuesday night is pretty busy, but this was something else.
Stop casting abilities, please.
Both Horde and Alliance together in one tiny village at peak hours on the weekend for a player-organized award ceremony.
Badass,
pretty
man.
Fucking cool if you ask me.
Yeah.
Transfers to Grobulus are open. The winners for most active Alliance community are Goof. Sorry about the view, by the way.
Wow.
Originally, I was perched on top of that building over there, but turns out that building is cursed. Item 1. In the midst of the event, a random Tauren can be seen appearing out of literal thin air behind me. He trades me a lucky charm, then disappears back into the ether. A ghost?
A literal
Perhaps
stand.
me from another universe? Item 2. This was the last known sighting of the famous Travels. Seen here ripping his famous catchphrase, "It's a Travels world." This hunter of Realm First 60 fame would enjoy the view for a brief moment before disappearing into the crowd. He was never seen from again. Item 3. I was assassinated by unseen assailants shortly after jumping off the building. A ghost? Perhaps me from another universe? I mean, that is something I would do, and I was left on low health and finished with a gun, so...
So the guy's almost dead.
In conclusion, this building is haunted by me from a parallel universe. The winner for most influential content creator on Horde is Barney Beekeeper. Wait, I won?
Wow.
Let's go, Barney.
He won!
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah,
Hi.
Barney.
Barney!
Hey guys, I'm stuff. Hello. Hi.
Take me, Barney.
Bro, dude, what is this? Dude, everybody... So they go in there and they're giving him an award, man. The only award that I got from my server for being a content creator was a repair bill. What the fuck, man?
You wanna go?
Barney.
Jeez.
Barney, yay.
Good job, Twink Boy. Now, I won't lie to you. The recent months had been kinda tough for me, and a terrible calamity would soon befall the real world, making everything pretty shit. But as I cast my gaze across the crowd of cheering faces, I felt a warmth wash over me, and I found myself to be rejuvenated. Suddenly, I felt purpose, inspiration, and responsibility. If I am to be the Horde's greatest content creator, I need to make something that lives up to that mantle.
Okay.
Something epic. And then it happened, as it always does. The unchecked idea gives birth to a goal I know is improbable, but if I know the goal is improbable, then I must know what makes it so. And if I know what makes it so, then I'm already prepared to overcome it. I can do anything I put my mind to, because my mind wouldn't put me to do things I can't, so the only thing holding me back is me.
And that's my ninja way.
In this moment, I knew what I had to do, what it was going to
I know a lot of people in here aren't as smart as me and Barney, and so you didn't understand that, but I'd like to let you know that it did make sense.
take to feel worthy of this title. I was going to have to become a Scarab Lord.
Oh, shit! There's no way he's gonna get it. There's no way. No way. Like, you know how much time and effort that takes? Dude, this is badass. What the fuck? Holy shit! Wow! Lots of bugs. Dude, that intro was so good with all the other builds.
So what even is a Scarab Lord? Why is it so epic? And where the hell have all the videos been, huh? Where have my videos been?
Where is the new video, Barney?
Barney, what up, dude? Is the vid coming? New video when, Barney B?
Hey guys, I'm awake now.
I love seeing people that are not me that make content get harassed by random people online to do something. Like, it makes me feel way better about myself because I have to deal with that shit every day I log on. Like, I log on like, bro, dude, what are you up to, man? Are you chilling, dude? Hey, my man, yo, do you want to do a normal run of Antorus with me? It's me and my brothers. You want to come with us? I'm like, nah, bro. He's like, oh, dude, next time. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, sure, dude. And so, like, whenever I see somebody else get harassed by people, right? I'm so happy to see. I'm so happy to see other people have this shit happen to them, man. This shit happens to me all the time.
Video when?
Do you know what the video is coming?
Did you know every day I check your channel and cry because no upload? 8 new content. Do you even give a damn about this community?
Wow.
When is the video?
Where's the video?
Video when?
Jesus.
Foot reveal? Wow, seems like you guys really have a lot of questions. Well, let's start with the easy ones.
Okay.
Where have I been? You know, just
stuff.
Just enjoying my favorite game where bosses can just decide to walk out of bounds, becoming untargetable just as they were about to die.
He had to
but what if that boss had a move where every time someone died, he leveled up, making him bigger and stronger? Man, it would sure suck if he could teleport you to him so you fall under the map and die and get kicked from the game because the game knows you're out of bounds, but then you get stuck in an infinite loop of just logging in, falling, and being
Bro, this boss is hard.
I was also playing a little bit of Animal Crossing. I found this strange monument under my house, and there was this skull that whispered to me, boasting ancient forbidden alchemical secrets. How to transmute gold. But that price. That awful price. I did things to those animals. Horrible things. Unspeakable things. Was it even worth it?
Is this?
Yes. Flying under the map in my favorite...
Yo, that's some fucked up shit, dude. I love it whenever people take children's games and make them demonic.
Video game, did we go through that? Existential Dread.
Yes.
I played through RimWorld again. Probably gonna make this into a video though, so shouldn't.
Why is he killing llamas?
Also planning to make this entire video series that you're watching right now. You're welcome. It's Scarab Lord, dude. This doesn't happen overnight. Also, all of this. And now we're up to speed.
I'll read
dude, this doesn't happen overnight. Also, all of this.
Move back. Okay, so he's living with his parents. And he's moving into a new place. I really cannot understand how awful living with my parents is. LMAO. What do you mean? That's awesome. You just get your mom to make you dinner. And you never leave your room. What do you mean? That's, dude, I've lived with my mom. The thing is, I've never not lived with my mom. Like, not really. So maybe it would be different for, Your mom's cool? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe somebody else's mom would be a complete bitch. I have no idea. But for me, I'm lucky.
And now we're up to speed. Next question. What is a Scarab Lord? Whilst I'm sure most people who play WoW know what a Scarab Lord is, I'm going to summarize it all anyway.
It's a
and
loser.
It starts with the Gates of Anchorage patch. In this patch of World of Warcraft, Blizzard introduced the 20-man raid Ruins of Anchorage and the 40-man raid Temple of Anchorage.
Of course.
However, these raids aren't actually open yet because the Gates of Anchorage are closed. So how do we open the gate? Well, the Anchorage patch didn't just introduce these two new raids, it also introduced a server-wide event known as the War Effort and a very
One thing they do is the number of flavors they do. How many different flavors of Kit Kat do you think you could get? 300 unique varieties, half of which are only available in Japan.
Aloe yogurt, apple vinegar.
Ooh, apple pie though.
Oh god. Wow. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh gosh. Oh man. This is a lot of candy.
Sweet sake. Yo.
Oh wow. It smells immediately like alcohol.
As it turns out, a huge part of Kit Kat's success story in Japan is due to one fortunate coincidence. Kit Kat.
Kitu Katsu. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say it at the same time.
Kit Kat sounds similar to the Japanese phrase, pause,
Kitu
Katsu, which means you will surely win. Also, I'm not just being offensive when I say that. It means something. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but can you stop making the sound right before you say Kitu Katsu? I find that offensive.
Whoa, Kito Katsu. Much respect to Ro.
He said it exactly right. That was spot on.
Text to speech. Oh, that's great. That really is great. Hold on. I want to see what happens if I put it in Korean.
Ooh. So what we've established, Korean is just very spooky Japanese. That's all it is.
Chinese. It's... Do you want to hear some Japanese porn?
This is how they do it. This is how they do it.
Okay.
In Tokyo's bustling Ginza district, luxury Kit Kats are on full display.
Wait, was that Jay from... No, never mind. I thought it was the guy from Red Letter Media.
In general, says Chef Takagi, the Japanese prefer mild flavors rather than aggressive flavors that hit
like
you over the
wasabi?
head. Takagi's concocted Kit Kats with flavors like matcha green tea. How big is the Kit Kat in Japan?
They come in many sizes.
Anyone in the mood for a purple sweet potato Kit Kat?
He's not enjoying that at all.
Ooh. Or perhaps you'd like to spice things up with a wasabi Kit Kat. Hey, buddy, go easy on that sake Kit Kat.
He's never eaten a Kit Kat in his life.
He puts it in horizontal and it can barely fits.
This is take 3. They had to stop giving him whole bars because he just kept biting right into them.
He tries to keep talking still. He's just spitting biscuits at everybody.
Hey, buddy, go easy on that sake.
It's very good. It's very good. Try it.
What? He's telling the chef to try.
Very good.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't. He should. Fuck. I don't know why I find this funny, but the chef should have dipped some on his finger and then insisted the host. Things like this, like you got to suggest him because then there's another guy who helps me eat it, and so he's gonna go and create a lot of these assets. So you know. Let's have these two making out.
The guy in the glasses pulls back and goes, "Oh, that is a wonderful flavor."
I like how he had the same reaction to every flavor. Oh, apple. Oh, wasabi. Oh, sweet potato. And it's like all of them are just, yeah. Oh, although he's excited about making them. Jesus. Instant replay that.
I believe I have passed my exam.
What?
Do you know how high the bars are to be able to say that in that country?
I believe I have passed my exam.
Yeah, I love watching like awkward intercultural things. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got the feeling he wanted to bow, but then went, no, that's not quite right. No, we'll high five. Yeah, we did it.
Didn't even do that properly. You missed his pinky.
Long man.
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう。
もっと長く見てたいな。
Oh, Japan's fucking great. Why does he keep walking around with this short one? He knows the long one exists.
He's doing his best. Oh.
So fucking dumb.
Oh, I see it coming. He's gonna run away with him. I'm calling it. Yes!
Wow, that's quite a character arc.
Why did he even need to think about it? She literally was ready to drop him at the second of the hat, like 5 minutes ago.
This is also candy. Wow, what's that fish?
That front... it's like an anteater of a fish, that front one. Is this really what you can buy in a grocery store? You walk up, 5 fish on a plate, fuck it.
That looks like the thing from the Fantastic Four.
It's the... You don't know this, but that's the escape pod from the bottom of a sea turtle. The turtle's just the turtle's just the vehicle.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's what a turtle looks like without its shell.
Yeah, they're much smaller than they lead on.
At that point, we got bored. So we started looking at Japan on Google Street View. Wait, let's go to Toyota. I didn't know Toyota was a place.
No fucking way. This is not... First of all, who got this camera angle? You're not even on top of a building.
Wow, this guy has no wheels. They're light years ahead of us.
Okay. See, look, this one doesn't have... Do you have any idea what this is with no English writing? No, of course not. Japanese person could look right at that and be like, yeah, that's the STD clinic where they remove crabs. Everything kind of looks like it's lacking a storefront.
Yeah.
Liquor barn.
Liquor barn. I barely know her.
Everybody knows that's a liquor barn. Look at the look at the turtle on the front. What else could it be?
Is it the same vending machine? I think it is.
They got 100 per person over there. 100 vending machines per person. That's a stat.
Really? That's not true.
No. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like
yeah, but then you're talking about like over 1 billion vending machines.
It is more than one per person.
Jesus.
It is more than one per person because I've heard the stat.
Are you sure not just talking about like refrigerators?
Nah, because the articles always then jump into. Japan is currently home to 5.5 million vending machines, so I think that's wrong.
All right, let's go to Gifu. That sounds nice.
It's pronounced Jifu. Come on,
Jifu.
man.
We ended up on a river.
This looks so clean. I would love this in my backyard.
Well, it's not that clean. Why aren't they using Windows?
Are they? They're more of an Apple family. I'll just leave the call.
Well, like, I mean, this is like a pretty big hole to have in the wall, and it doesn't seem like there's any space for a window, and they've just covered it with a net. Maybe it's like, you know when Japanese people get sick and they wear those medical masks?
No fucking way. You get a bit of a cough and have to wrap your house in a pesticide tent.
Yeah, that's right.
The top one might be a bit of a walkout balcony, sort of, that they don't want bugs in. The bottom bit, I have no idea why they would do it that way.
But it's not like you could easily take off the net.
Yeah, why
it goes all the way around the...
Why is it on the outside? Yeah.
Oh, look, he's fishing. But he seems to be fishing in the wrong direction. Like,
He's probably walked away now that the Google car that's like off-roaded its way down to this little river has scared off all the fish.
Yeah, how did it get here? Oh, look, there's more fishing. Okay. If I was this dude, I'd be pretty mad at these dudes who had just gone 100 yards upstream.
They're just gonna pull like a fucking bluefin tuna out of the water. What about what about Kyoto? That's a place. That's the anagram lovers Tokyo.
There.
Oh, yes.
No. There.
Down there on the left.
Down a bit. Yeah.
I know where Kyoto is.
No. Up. There.
Yes, this part of the map that I definitely could not see when I said it. That's got to be it.
There. But he never found it. This doesn't feel as efficient. Like, you just want the pole to go straight down into the ground, surely. But in Japan, they like to...
The trains over there are magnetic. So when the trains aren't running on them, everything's sort of off-center because the poles are repelling them away. But then when the train comes by, it all sort of snaps into place, you see.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was going to say that this is kind of a dangerous train line, but if it all just sort of snaps back into place... Then... Are we allowed to go to the suicide forest?
I mean, they got real upset when Logan Paul came out seemingly holding a camera, so I can't imagine they would let Google people there.
Whoa. Did we just find a sake in the suicide forest?
Christ, if I had to walk through this fucking far to find something interesting, I'd kill myself too. Are you joking?
I was worried we'd just walk past a whole bunch of blurred out faces.
Nah.
From every train.
This isn't the actual city to just drive up, jump out, and hang yourself. Like, it's like one particular place that's I think.
Yeah, but they've got like convenience spots as well, you know, it's Japanese.
Like, if you want to drive by suicide, I mean, make it easier for you. You just stick your head out of the, you know, you need to get out of the car.
You just drive past these and it's just a new thing. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I can't believe you said that.
Well, we'll find out whether or not I did post-editing. Christ, man, look at where we were. We weren't going to get anywhere on foot. Fuck me, we were walking this way too, towards the wind. Oh, look at that. Look, one of the Zelda temples. The Motusu Wind Cave. Lake Motusu. You know property here's got to be expensive.
Alright, let's go camping around.
See, if we did have to legitimately find where the suicide forest was, my guess would be around here. You come in, you say you're camping, everybody goes to sleep, you go disappear into the woods.
He's not going out for a suicide, is he? No, he's just going for a quick... Oh, not again. Sit down and shut up.
Like, these guys are waving, and then there's the guy eating. This guy behind the umbrella wasn't sure whether or not he wanted to be in the picture.
Is that one of those umbrella hats?
Oh, of course it is. Of course, you can't waste a hand.
That is pretty neat.
$6.
Everybody who buys one seems to be pretty happy with it, to be honest. I don't do any merch on my channel, but I might. I'm thinking about it.
If you guys want to support Internet Historian's second channel, there's a link down below for an Internet Historian umbrella. Pick it up for $29.99 off Etsy.
We're starting to get quite clever here. It's made of tiny cocktail umbrellas.
Yeah, that's not a shot of the back of her, that's the front of her. You can tilt it down. When you wear your umbrella hat, do you wear it in defense mode or in attack mode? When you're wearing it? I mean...
Look at her smiling. Look at him smiling.
If I don't
Everybody loves this hat.
If I don't need to worry about... Look at the banana one on the kid. Did you see that? Oh, his mouth is exposed. Okay. Oh, man, I thought he just plastic over the entire kid. Bucket, you're a banana.
This guy's terribly happy about it.
Yeah, he heard your comments before. He just wanted to stand out from the crowd. Oh, this is the mom of the banana kid. Has to be.
That's the father.
100%.
Is he nice tonight? No. Yeah, no, this is liar.
There you go. His hair looks damn good. It's doing its job.
Can we just look at umbrella hats in like 15 minutes?
That's what I was supposed to do, yeah.
This is when you graduate.
Look at that. That's a little tight around the head, I'll be honest. If you got a slightly larger size, that might have been best. There's a Roblox skin that's got an umbrella hat on it.
Where?
One bar up. That one there.
Oh, shit, boy.
And you got a oof, but it's raining.
Keep your dog dry?
Yeah. I mean, you know, the front 10% of them. Because, you know, dog bodies don't just come down from their head the way ours do.
Look, this all makes sense, but why the bow tie? I don't understand why this guy's doing it. He's indoors.
Yeah, that one might be a bit much.
What's the point of this one? The upside down bit.
I'm guessing it's like if you're thirsty later, there's a bit of a straw that comes down and runs to your mouth.
There's actually a TV here, and he picks up satellite.
Fendi high fashion umbrella hat.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was looking so moody.
Oh, he's a model. Stupid me thinking he was just being emotional. Look at that. The backward X? Yeah, of course he's saying.
I've got a theory why all high fashion now looks like shit. So
you're saying at one point it didn't, though.
Well, I think it's going in the direction of being continually more shit. So you imagine a product line like H&M, right?
Yeah.
So they deal in high volume bulk sales, you know?
Of course.
So what they want to do is find clothes that the most people wear. So they want to find things that the most people actually like. Competing against them technically would be high fashion brands like Gucci and all the rest.
Yeah.
If Gucci made a really nice sweater, let's say it was like a sensible looking one, kind of like this. Gucci makes this.
Right.
Well, H&M can just basically do the exact same thing, and they're going to sell a ton of them and do it much cheaper. So instead, what you do if you're Gucci is make a sweater like this.
Yeah.
That a tiny proportion of the population would ever buy, which means H&M couldn't sell it because the number of people who would actually ever buy it is so low.
Right.
And then it becomes like a sort of standout feature. That's why high fashion is going in that direction. It's got to look like shit because other retailers can't sell it.
I found a YouTube channel the other day that just like runs up to like streetwear, like people who look like they sort of put together an outfit with Supreme and Gucci and all that, and just ask them how much their outfit costs.
Yeah.
They'll just go, can you run your outfit from top to bottom? They'll go, oh, this is a Supreme shirt, $250. Nike Air Force Ones, $190. He ends up like backstage at a Drake concert. And Drake's like dressed like he's about to go out, and he's got like Tom Ford everything. The thumbnail, by the way, is $1 million outfit. Okay. And I was like, bull fucking shit. No fucking way.
Yeah.
And he goes, Tom Ford or some company jacket, 10 grand. I was like, okay, that's 90% of your outfit because you're wearing a jacket, pants, and shoes, and we're only at 10 grand. Crocodile.
It would be like the watch.
His fucking watch was $750,000. Richard Mill and a diamond necklace for $200K. He was at $950K with his 2 pieces of jewelry. And he goes, must be the first $1 million outfit on your YouTube show, huh? Isn't that crazy? It's a watch and a necklace. You could be naked, otherwise you would have hit that number.
I couldn't imagine, like, even if I was doing it, I couldn't imagine spending $750,000 on a fucking watch.
I don't get watches.
Oh, look, I bought a watch, and it's like, I'm walking down the street, and I'm constantly bumping into, like, lampposts and shit. And, oh, fuck. You know. Oh, great, it's got a fucking scratch on it. That's worthless now.
Right.
Can you imagine how much fun you could have with you could do so much just fun, frivolous stuff. I'm not even saying don't waste the money, but just buy like $100 grand worth of paper cups and then just throw them out of a window and just like that would be a better experience.
I just want you to understand what $100 grand worth of paper cups. Throw them out a window. You could fill an Olympic swimming pool. You could build an apartment complex if you stacked them on top of each other.
Imagine the tree fort you could make out of just paper cups, or get a billboard for $200 grand that just says like "No girls allowed," and then you put that right in front of the paper cup tree house.
Literally duct tape it, throw it on the water, and now you have your own fucking island. It'd be huge. That, according to the environment, is never gonna disappear. So like it's permanent. That's an island now.
No, dude, it's paper cups. It's biodegradable.
Okay, so it's fantastic. You've got a year to enjoy the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Oh man, we could have so much fun with $750,000, and it's like, what are you gonna spend it on? Oh, it tells the time. Where were we? Umbrella hat.
Holy shit! Good. This is where we started. Oh yeah.
They're all on their way to the suicide forest. It's their last day. They're having lunch together. Oh yeah, that's a Coke.
This dude's just drinking petrol though. The other one.
Yeah, these are just small bottles of 91 unleaded.
Yeah.
Everyone in Japan's on their way to commit suicide.
Very occasionally they will decide against it.
Yeah, I don't even know how to find that now.
And we'll bump into something else. Oh, is that Mount Fuji?
Fuji Milkland?
Oh.
I want to go to Milkland.
Please be an amusement park. Please be an amusement park. Please be an amusement park.
It's just like...
there's cows.
Oh,
That's the good
first
first
step.
step.
It'd be a lady. Oh, it doesn't let us go in.
Come on, Google. Don't tell me you had a dude drive by this place and not pull in just for a second.
So what are you going to do when you call these people? Is your refrigerator running or something?
I don't think they're going to answer in English, so I think the joke's going to die right away.
If you were to be Japanese and you wanted to just buy some land in Japan, you didn't care where it was, you just wanted to buy some cheap land, do you think it exists? Or do you think pretty much everything is bought up?
Realestate.co.jp.
Yeah. Okay, 111, 112 yen.
Right, so about 100. So 159 mil.
1.5 mil.
So that's an amount of money.
Let's head to the middle of nowhere. $5,500 US.
Yeah, but this is 2,000 square feet. This is like just a house. We'd have to build a house.
That's right. We set up a little tent. So we should go here. All right.
Look at that. The sign still. Oh, look at this. We'd have to get a weed whacker, but I'm down. I like the idea. That is nuts. $6,000. You can't buy any sort of land here for $6,000.
Well, hold on a minute.
I mean, maybe in like Montana.
Yeah, well, I think we're in like the Montana of Japan.
Oh, that.
All right, we're gonna buy. And where are you? You're in.
I'm in Virginia.
Virginia. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go.
5,000 square feet for $2,000 in Dansville, Virginia.
All right, let's get this one. Zero Street. Have you heard of a zero?
Well, maybe because there's nothing there. Oh, we could probably make up a fucking number. It's our place.
Hey.
We could be 69th Street. Blaze it. Welcome to our radish farm. There's a Walgreens up the road. Look at this. And a cemetery. That's all you need.
All right. Well, where is this place? Let's do a quick street view.
This little patch of forestiness right there. That's our radish farm. We're gonna have to knock down the trees.
Yeah, oh, dude, that'd be so much. I've always wanted to chop down a bunch of trees. Listen, man, I'll send you $2,000 US if you want to start the process of buying this land.
Give me a phone number. 4444444. Don't spam this guy. Come on, buddy. It's 6 p.m. You want to sell the place or not?
Belle, you're back. I've already got the TV.
This is leave me a message, please.
Recording?
If I didn't
Okay.
know that.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more
I
options.
want to buy this lot. I want to buy it bad.
Hey, how you doing, Ernestine? I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. This lot that you have on 0th Street, I think it'd be excellent for a bit of a project that I'm doing. I want to knock down the trees. I want to turn it into a little bit of a radish farm idea that I've sort of had since I was a child. It's in the perfect location. If you could give me a call back and let me know the acidity of the soil so that I know whether or not it's going to work, I'd really appreciate it. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Nicole, the airship
I
is
think
almost
maybe
ready.
an email
You still
would be a
haven't
little
finished
more
the
effective.
Hold on, I'm going to come over. Just stay right there.
What do you know? The whole
And
city's calling
scene
this
transition,
case.
here
In
we
other
are.
words, it's a chance for us
Right.
to make a name for ourselves.
Oh,
Sorry, it was a long flight, yeah.
No, it's all right.
I want to
How you
make
doing?
sure
Just
I put in
hung
my
out here
best
for
and prettiest face
16 hours.
forward.
What do you think?
I'm not
Well,
kidding.
so, I mean, like, this is just
Even printed off some
prime
flyers
dirt
about us to pass
Right.
around
for
to
growing
potential
anything,
clients
right?
out in the
Right, how's the
gallery.
viscosity?
let me...
Nicole, that's your phone.
Hold on, I just want to take this moment to say, right now, we are finally, literally, in the field.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
viscous. It's
Yeah, that-
definitely non-Newtonian.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We gotta...
Nothing.
So, for radishes specifically...
Don't tell me.
Uh,
It's another debt collection message
What?
from one of our
What? No, tell me about the radishes.
you need the dirt to be under a pH of
We don't owe anybody any money these days.
negative 20.
Except for Faith.
Okay.
Right.
And
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
another 5 loan
So
sharks.
you need it very acidic.
It sounds extremely acidic.
So when you wanna test the pH of something, most people think you need tubes or vials or any sort of liquid.
Right.
When you've been doing this as long as I have, you can really hear the pH level.
Right.
Okay, so you just kind of want to just right into the side of your head, you know. So this is negative. I'd say between negative 19 and negative 26.
Take it anymore.
Relatively low pH. So this is excellent for radishes.
Right.
Right.
Do you have a radish on you that we could?
I do.
I questioned him off screen, and eventually, the truth came out.
No, I don't have a rabbit house.
Okay, well, let's just move to the next location then.
All right, yeah, let's give it a go.
Oh, right, sorry. Eesh. Where's that left gun? God damn.
I thought Perlman's crimes were so outrageous that...
What? Are you in mute?
Well, we made it.
All right. That first location, let's be honest, that first location was amateur.
Yeah.
The dirt didn't sound right. The viscosity was all over the charts. This is what you're looking for.
Right.
Okay. You see how this is corn. Here.
Right.
These are this is what kernels look like before. This is what soda's made of.
That's amazing.
Right.
Look at that.
When they're more mature, they look more like, you know, you city folks think corn just looks like corn. It doesn't. It looks like.
Really come from the hollow?
Oh, this is. It looks like this. It looks like corn.
Right, we've looked like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, you think everything's just like a nice refined hamburger. This is real corn. No artificial flavors, no flavor at all. Mostly tastes like grass. Mostly grass. Mostly tastes like grass. I'll be honest, I don't think this is corn.
Even if that's true, what was Rain doing in a place like that?
That was Samito Media. He does a very comfy look at the latest memes, and he is way undersubbed. His content is fantastic. But before this video is over, I'm going to Japan.
So apparently this building was abandoned in, what did you say, 2010?
I met up with a very nice Japanese local who took me to a spooky abandoned building.
Jesus. Nature takes it back quickly. He's even claimed the bowling pin.
I didn't notice that before.
Holy shit. Someone's just tossed it down the stairs.
So this was a bowling alley, arcade, pachinko.
Fucking spooky, dude. So, that's the old bowling alley.
And there's still pins and a ball if you want to.
Hell yeah. There's photos, just photos everywhere. We've got all these pachinko balls here that have just sort of been thrown down the gutter. Yeah.
The ballet buildings are the lights inside.
What if there's someone fucking in there? If someone pops their fucking head out from there, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, just some lady with long fucking hair. Title screen from The Last of Us.
That's exactly what I thought when I came in. This, yeah.
This is the ball-bearing storage room. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, I didn't look over.
Yeah, it's just filled with them.
That's amazing.
Oh, fuck off.
Take your time.
Okay, alright. So we're going down fucking glass-covered, ball-bearing and spread half-banistered, abandoned dark stairway in the middle of rural Japan. Okay, well here's our Logan Paul moment.
This is the classic one.
Oh, oh, no, not spooky. Corn.
So yeah, see where that orangey door is? That's where the weird like otaku heaven is.
Let's go.
Let's go in.
It's half my audience. Alright. Here's the classy moment, fellas.
There you got some porno mags, but the box is where the special stuff is. Here, there's a box full of hentai pencil. The quality of these screenshots are pretty amazing. Oh yeah, you've got a tiny little TV for it.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. Oh, the Sonics. Who isn't?
Also, I did an interview with these guys. Specifically, if you're starting a YouTube channel, you'll find them to be a very good resource. Thanks to Japanese Local for showing me around and helping me make my flight home. Check out Samito's channel. Look at that sub count.
It's very spooky.
Survival. Survival? Who is this Survival? Does he have the latest survival tips? Look here, I've made a makeshift shirt out of a pair of pants. When disaster strikes, you must learn to survive if you want to survive. And sometimes, staying alive takes extreme measures. Now, the trick to this one is... Get back! Can't you see I have to preserve the species? All this and more on this episode of In the... Samito, I sentence you to life in prison for the crime of being too sexy.
I knew being horny on Twitter would catch up to me eventually, god damn it.
I'm just kidding, it's tax fraud.
Fuck!
So, you're now in prison. The roughest, toughest bad boy in prison walks up to you and he goes, "What's your name, cadet?" What do you do?
You don't know my name? You don't know who I am? You're asking my name?
I smacked you to the ground.
My name? But my face is now on the ground. You don't know my name? And I just keep doing that until they put me in the psych ward. My immediate thought would be, you gotta befriend the biggest guy there.
I don't reckon you go to the biggest guy and you punch him in the mouth. That's stupid, unless you are also one of the biggest guys.
Even if you are one of the biggest guys, if you're the biggest dude in a prison, I imagine you've now also got ties with everybody else.
So 3 of the biggest guys are gonna now show up and shank you while you're asleep.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
So instead, what you do is walk up to the roughest, toughest guy in town and you give him a big kiss on the lips.
Exactly.
Consider us friends.
I'm here to play ball.
Okay, let's say big prison guy comes up to you and he goes, "Samito, you looking pretty cute.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're my new boyfriend now."
Oh, hell yeah. Can I be the top?
Can I be the top?
And then just hope for the best at that point, I guess.
Fuck, that's great. Yeah, he's such a selfish lover. I can't stand it.
You're at VidCon, and I, for whatever reason, go, "Hey, yo, internet historian!"
Holy fuck, yes. So I would turn around with everyone else and be like, where? But I'd have to do it in America. Oh, where? Awesome. Didn't do the main channel anymore.
So let's just say you walk up to me and you go, "Hey, Sumeto." And I'm like, "Hey, haven't seen you in a while." But then the dude next to us goes, "Internet historian? Are you the internet historian?" And then suddenly everybody in a 360 around us turns and sees you.
Honestly, I think I would just take off running.
So proud of you.
No, wait. Okay, you're in VidCon. Fan comes up to you. "Oh, Samito, I love your stuff. Like and subscribe and all that. I love your catchphrase. Whammy."
You know how I say. Thanks for watching, guys. Whammy.
I just wanna... And then they just start crying. They're like inconsolably crying. Right, what do you do now?
That's a Sumeto Media subscriber. You gotta be a pro. I start crying with them.
Okay, it's now been 15 minutes of abject wailing.
Inconsolably. Oh yeah, I'm on the floor. Wah.
It's just 2 people just like making a scene.
Any real Sumeto Media fan would join me on the floor. Yo, was that fucking Sumeto? Oh, I gotta join in. There'd be 30 or 40 of us, middle of the VidCon floor.
Be that vulnerable.
So, you're at VidCon, you just shit yourself, and you're about to get out the door, and then you suddenly hear in this sense, Samito, come here, we've just formed a breakdancing circle. It's your turn."
Oh, man.
What do you do?
I'm walking up to you. "Hey, internet historian, what's up, clean shorts, huh?" And then I just take off my shorts and everybody can see. Like, "Yeah, you can't dance like me, Mr. Clean Short." And now everybody's making fun of you.
I just start inconsolably crying.
I would walk up to the biggest, toughest, crying internet historian and just kiss him on the lips. So...
You're on a plane. The plane is going down. Uh-oh, Samito.
Oh no.
What do you do?
As the plane is falling, I would just wait until we're about to crash into the ground, and I would just jump up really hard, and then boom, I'd just be alive.
Perfect. There I was. I'm getting on this flight, and I sit down on my seat.
Sure.
I have my carry-on bag. I put that on the floor. Everything's going normally. There's a lady sitting next to me. She's sort of like my age, and exchange pleasantries. And then I pick up the bag, and I put it on my lap.
Right.
Looking for my, I don't know, phone, whatever. And I put the bag back down on the floor. And then I look down, and what has happened is someone has left a fucking candy bar on the floor, and it has gotten on the bottom of the bag, and now it is on the front of my lap.
Oh.
And so it looks like I have shit all over the front of my pants.
As you do, yeah, that's embarrassing.
And now it's like, well, okay, I've engaged this person who's sitting next to me in conversation, and I can't have them look over and notice that I've got, like, shit on the front of my pants.
Disgusting!
Right.
I've got to acknowledge this somehow. I think, okay, maybe I'll be frustrated, but also laugh to myself, ha 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 ha. She sort of turns over and, oh my god, there's chocolate all over the front of my pants.
Right.
I even, like, lifted the bag. Yep, there it is. Trying to be casual about it.
Right.
And then she's very helpful, right? She turns to me, she goes, oh, do you want some water to clean it off? And so she's got this big open bottle. I was like, actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Sure.
But I don't know, I was just kind of nervous. So I just thought, yeah, this makes sense. So I started pouring some of the water from the water bottle onto the front of my crotch. And I'm like, I'm not thinking. Like, I don't have any tissues.
Oh,
I don't have anything.
The water hit your balls, and you're just like, wait a second.
And it all dawned on me. I just got to the bathroom and sorted the problem out in private.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Of course I could. Why am I still sitting in this chair? And that becomes instantly funny to me. Uh-oh, I can't hide this. This is like I'm crying with laughter, and I don't know how to express, because part of the joke is the fact that I'm awkward.
Right.
And so there's no way to express what's so funny to her. And so I just look like this psycho. So we politely ignored each other for the rest of the flight. Anyway, the point of why I'm telling you this story is because at one point we flew through a storm. It's incredible. It's like seeing something of such a scale and power that you realize exactly in that moment how not only fragile you are, but insignificant.
Right.
And it must be what it's like to be an astronaut and see Earth from the moon.
Right.
It was like this, except it was darker and angry looking than that. It was like...
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dozens of them every second, all over. Like, I'd never had that experience of just the sheer... Fuck.
Yeah, it's nuts, yeah.
And in that moment, it felt as though the world could be ending.
I saw this TikTok where this dude had a pair of shorts, and the back pockets of the shorts were exactly the same as the front pockets. Instead of being flat, they were just like angled off to the side. So like if you accidentally pissed yourself, you could just flip the shorts around and then no one would know.
Think about what you're saying right now, man. How would I have shit the front of my pants?
It's such a beautiful contrast between this story. Let me see it. Let me see the shorts.
So you're in an apartment building. You realize there's a zombie apocalypse. So you hop onto your elevator. The second that you hit the button, the cable snaps.
Oh my god.
You're in a free fall.
Yep.
You have maybe 8 seconds to think. Survival instinct, go.
So we'd be falling, right? Odd spot at the top. Oh my god, there's like a vent.
Right.
And so I'll get out my pocket knife and I'll start using the knife part to like undo the screws.
Okay.
I'll do it real quick, you know.
Yeah, you've only got 8 seconds, so you gotta be fast.
Before I jumped out though, I'd press all the buttons.
Right.
And then that way, like, the doors would be opening as the elevator is falling past the doors. And then I'll be climbing up on the outside of the elevator, right? Just before we hit the ground, I'll wait for one of these doors to open, and then I'll just snap right through, do an action roll.
Excellent.
And then land on my feet. No problem.
Congratulations. You have made it to the lobby. However, fungal type zombie invasion.
Oh my god.
You have bumped into Herstoria. If you breathe in this fungal infection, you will die. What is the most effective way for you to keep your breathing clear so that you don't turn into the Last of Us style zombie?
Okay, maybe you rip a sleeve off your shirt or something and you wrap it around your face, but before you wrap it around your face, you pee on it.
I will say that there is a reason I picked Historian.
Oh, you take a bra and you cut it in half.
A bra, because of the tremendous amount of elastic, can be forged into a much thicker and more effective face mask than any sort of t-shirt would allow you to use.
Oh, that's neat. The problem is Historian has like triple J's, and so it's
absolute anime.
It's just gonna go all the way on top of my head, yeah. What you could also do, if it's a fungus problem, I always keep some athlete's foot cream in my jacket pocket.
Absolute immunity. Perfect.
Yeah, I would probably just cover my whole body with it. I love this. I love everything about this. Just imagine you are here to steal, but you don't want them to know that, so you've got to act casual.
Of course.
You've got to act more casual than you've ever been in your entire life.
Just go in and act casual like you buy them all the time.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just looking left and right. How's it going, man? Yeah. All right, just putting it on, right? Keep the hands free. And then inch towards the mirror near the door.
Why is there a table filled with board games that take a very long time to buy jewelry?
Hey, you want a game of Kaplunk while I decide?
Hey, I need an engagement ring and Stratego. Just buying a gold chain in my Adidas flip-flops.
He knows he doesn't have the money for this thing. His heart is racing. He probably doesn't know what to say. Here we go. He's probably counting down in his fucking head. He's probably going 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
This guy like barely looks.
Take a look at that Sonic 3 style wind up he does.
No, it's locked. I love this. Why didn't he come in and go, oh, and then just like test it by opening it back up?
Do you think he gets arrested? Do you think the guy just takes the Nexus back and goes, dude, just fuck off? Like, you're so bad, just fuck off.
You still want to play Mousetrap, right? Oh, wah, wah, wah. There he is going to court.
I mean, what do you think was going to happen?
All right, what would you do? Thank you for coming into this jewelry store.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I try on this necklace, by the way?
No problem. Let me secure it fastly to your neck with a padlock.
Oh, wow. The doors are locked. You really keep the doors locked?
Oh, yeah, we keep
doors
them
locked. I left my umbrella outside. I thought I could just run out and grab the umbrella.
Yeah, that's no problem. No, I'll grab the umbrella for you.
Yeah, sure. Appreciate it.
Stay right here.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Right here. I am backing up to the door while still keeping perfect line of sight with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am never losing my gaze as I am inching over to... All right, I got the umbrella.
Thank you.
Back in the door.
Okay.
I'm back in the door.
Yeah. You're back in the door. Cool. What can I help you?
Here's the umbrella.
Appreciate it. What can I help you with today?
That necklace... Wait, what?
Yeah, this necklace? Yeah, absolutely. It's $2,500. If you want to try it on, feel free. Let me know if you'll be
you owe me $2,500.
What are you I'm on this side of the counter. You just went out to get the umbrella, buddy.
I saw you jump over.
I work here. I'm allowed to jump over. Listen, do you want to see the necklace or not? Tell you what, for you, best price, $1,500.
If this is something I can buy, how come it's padlocked to your neck?
Honestly, you're being a little bit hostile right now. I'm going to unlock the door. I'm going to give you one chance to get out of here before I call the cops, okay?
Fine, but I'm keeping the umbrella.
When I was in Bangladesh, guys would just walk around holding hands.
Oh.
I'd look at my cousin and I'd be like, yo, isn't it like way not okay to be gay here? Yeah, it's like way not okay. Like they would beat you in the streets for it. It's like totally not all right.
Right.
And I'm like, well, what's with those dudes? And he's like, well, they're not gay, obviously. What do you mean, obviously? They're holding hands. He's like, yeah, but like in a straight way. Like if it was in a gay way, like they wouldn't be doing it all this openly, right?
Yeah. I sure hope they're making out in a straight way. Did your cousin then reach out his hand and like try to hold yours?
He did do that a few times, but I was not comfortable with it.
Really?
Yeah, you hold hands with your mate.
Do you kind of like swing your arms as you're walking?
Yes.
Kind of like you're skipping through a meadow?
Yes. Weirdly, stuff like that is normalized because it's like, well, of course you're not gay.
You are gay.
Okay, so if it's completely straight, I kind of don't understand the purpose of it.
That's where I got lost as well, because I was like, if it's not a romantic thing, what the fuck are we doing? Two dudes holding hands, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Are you holding it like this, or are you interlocking fingers?
Either or. I don't think that makes a difference.
Is it gay to just hold pinkies?
Probably not.
Or is it like, no, this is masculine, like you're gripping on firmly to a baguette?
No, not at all. I do think it's interesting that like holding hands with a guy is perfectly socially acceptable, but holding hands with a woman would be too much of a public display of affection.
Yeah.
It's a wonky world.
You had your hand like this, and then your mate comes along and he's got one finger. He just puts his finger like right through the hole.
I can't imagine. So long as the thing that's going through that fist is someone else's hand, I think you're fine.
Well, the problem with slow-moving zombies is they're just too easy. You just barricade the house, go to the second floor, and then kick the ladder down. And so they have to kind of manufacture stupidity into the scenario in order for anything to happen. Because otherwise you just go,
Coral.
Maybe you do it as a reality show. So you go, here are the zombies. They are paid actors, of course, so don't go attacking them.
Sure.
Survive for 2 weeks. If they fake bite you, then you're out.
So it's tag. Okay, yeah.
Creative reality TV show out. Samito, more suggestions.
A game where it's like 12 contestants, 6 women, 6 men. One of the men is a virgin, one of the females is a virgin. And the goal, who is the virgin?
Oh, no, but it's too easy. Like, I'd go to each of the guys and go, all right, fellas, have you still got your foreskins? All right, there you go. I can tell which one the virgin is. Oh, I lost mine, horse riding.
I think I might have one. We call it Chastity House.
Okay.
Where nobody's allowed to jerk off or have sex.
Right.
That's basically it.
Okay, I've got another one.
What do you got?
But instead of like no sex, no wiping.
Brilliant.
So you can go number 2. But she's not allowed to clean up the area.
Ah, man, what would you even do? When it rains, everybody would just be hanging out outside.
What if you set it up like the Truman Show? What you've got is this pre-built house, but there's actually walkways within the walls. So people, like producers and stuff, are within the walls.
Okay.
And it's called gaslighting. And all you do is just gaslight the shit out of the person. They put their toothbrush down, and then they leave the bedroom, and because the whole thing is surveilled, a producer then comes out of a secret door, moves their toothbrush slightly, and then goes back into the wall. And then you just see how long the person can get by without just going fucking mad.
I like it. That would
12
be...
contestants.
Okay.
It is a physical challenge like those Japanese...
Obstacle courses? Ninja?
Yes,
whatever?
But
Okay.
11 of them are actors. Every week, just one of them pretends to get horrifically injured.
Okay.
And then you just see how long it takes for this one guy who's not in on it to refuse to do the obstacle course. Okay, at some point we're going to have to get off reality television.
I don't think we do.
I'm going to throw in one for a game show as well.
Okay.
I reckon it's something like... it's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
But it's nothing but racial slurs.
Brilliant.
And then at the end, like, if you want to win the money, you have to say it out loud with an angry invective.
Can we get a G? 2 G's. Did you want to take a shot at the answer?
No.
All right, we're spinning for the 58th time.
Oh, fuck. All right, it's been 5 weeks and nobody's claimed the big prize.
Okay, today's category is another racial slur. Here's the survival situation. You're at the end of a YouTube video and we can't think of an outro.
What I do
What do you do?
I just press the stop record button.
What the
Culture.
fuck, bro?
Culture. Hey guys, welcome back to my culture vlog. Culture.
From the beginning.
Culture. Idle strategy.
Sponsored kasi.
Culture.
Sorry.
Idle strategy RPG that fits perfectly into my busy schedule. I can start my morning routine browsing the dark web with a cup of joe like I always do, knowing that all the while in the game I'm collecting idle rewards to level up my heroes without having to do any of that pesky grinding other games have you do. Hey, sentient coffee grinder! What I say about grinding? None of that. In Mobile Legends Adventure, you'll always have something fun to do, as there are over 100 unique heroes to collect, coming in 5 classes and 7 factions, each of them with their own set of skills, stories, and ultimate animations that'll spice up your battles. For instance, if you're looking for a strong magic character, look no further than Valir. I usually put him in the back row where he can play his ranged skills safely and from an apt distance, as is apropos. And beginning on August 26th is this year's most rewarding event, the Summer Island Party. Woo! Rewarding alert! Location me! So come on over and join the MLA heroes on a fun summer vacation, participate in treasure hunts, and collect limited time summer skins for Freya, Selena, Wanwan, and Takinabara. So you heard me right. Scan the QR code on the screen or go down to the description, click the link, and download Mobile Legends Adventure today. By participating in the Special Island Party event, you can get 100 free summons and thousands of diamonds, which will help you have the best opportunity to collect your favorite heroes and boost your squad's battle power. Okay, now on to our feature presentation. Culture. Culture. Hey guys, welcome back to my culture vlog. I'm here at the airport where you get to see all the cultures of the world. Look right there, a traditional Scottish kilt. Excuse me, ma'am, I just wanted you to know I love Braveheart. That's the Scottish version of Black Panther. They love it. Anyway, guys, time to get on my flight.
Please take off your shoes, sir.
Ah, traditional Japanese-style custom. Very super konnichiwa. Ah, a Spaniard. I know you can dodge bulls, but can you dodge a Samsonite? Toro, Toro.
Excuse me, sir. Step right over here, please.
Ah, a rude Frenchman. I like your style. Escargot. Only if you put fuel in it. They love that one. Oh, these Pierres are really roughing me up, fellas. But it's so refreshing to get back to my American cultural roots. All this and more on In the Field. This time on John's channel. Because this is part 2 of a 2-part collab with world famous YouTuber, internet historian, part 1 of which you can watch on his incognito mode channel. Okay, enjoy! This is something I noticed when I lived in New York City, right? When I first moved there, I was naive. I would be like, oh my God, I live next door to the one and only famous Ray's Pizza. This is amazing. I mean, how could I be so lucky, right?
Right.
Then I walk down 2 blocks and there's another original famous Ray's and I'm like, wait a minute. One of them is lying.
You got fucking swindled, mate.
They always also have like pictures of every celebrity that's just wandered into their shop to get a slice of pizza. And like Brad Pitt just looks like he's like looking like halfway out the door. He came to my pizza place. He picked of all the places in New York. Can you believe this, Lydia?
When will Brad be back in again? Any moment now.
Yeah. He loves our pizza. What can we say? We do what we can.
Do you ever walk into one of those shops and you just start like loitering around and you go, oh, hi. I'll have a slice of pepperoni. And then they don't recognize you and you go, you know, perhaps,
I was gonna say no, but I'm gonna start.
Hold on a minute. I just got a text. It's just a text message from yourself. You're like, oh, sorry, I'll have to take this.
Oh, what a lovely tune. I'll tell you who put that on. I'm famous.
And then after about 20 minutes worth of negotiation, he agrees to put up a photo of you on his wall.
I act disinterested, but I really, really want to be on that wall. Thank you so much for letting me take this photo with you, sir. The culture in New York has changed a lot, though. Like, I saw the movie Big the other day. It takes place in, like, 70s, 80s Manhattan. And in it, he goes to a peep show.
Yeah, when New York used to be seedy.
Yeah, did you know that in Times Square, you used to be able to go to these peep shows? And there was, like, a bunch of girls dancing naked in, like, a room. And you'd sit in your booth and put, like, a quarter in. And the door would rise up. But the problem is... Look at it.
Oh,
look at it.
That's ridiculous.
You see this?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I know it's supposed to be seedy, but I feel like this is, even the guys there are like, nah, man, I didn't sign up for this level of seedy. The best part is, like, to make it fit perfectly with the vibe, when you put your quarter in, the thing would open like, so you'd like slowly appear to the rest of the people.
Like you're debuting.
Like, yeah.
So, okay, well, first of all...
By the way, I can't know this by experience because they were gone by the time I was an adult.
Right.
But at first they were just glass. But then they took like the glass out, and like after that, they sort of were like, we should put the glass back in. It's not working out. It's like a stripper panopticon. Like nobody can jerk. They've got a 360. Everyone's looking at each other so they know.
Oh my God, I hadn't even got onto that, but they're just sitting in a box and just...
Yeah, I have a feeling that's why that trend may have fallen out of favor.
Yeah, who's cleaning the men's side of that? Oh, it's like the side of a pony jar.
What's a pony jar?
Don't worry. If you were one of the ladies in the middle, you could really phone it in. As long as you're naked, you can just be there eating a sandwich. And then once you're done, you just throw the wrapper through one of the heads. You go, yeah, and then you press the button to close it.
I was gonna say the same thing, except the other way around. The wall goes up and the guy behind there is just eating his like half of a panini and is like, no, you don't have to dance for me. I just needed a spot to eat my lunch.
Puts his laptop on the side.
Yeah, you don't gotta do all that for me.
Browsing Reddit.
Browsing Reddit.
I mean, you're kind of at their mercy if they want to throw something back through the booth.
Like what, like a fake dog poop prop?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you do that? Gross. You better get out of here, dude. We're dirty, but we're not that dirty. Ew. And they all high five when he leaves, embarrassed. And he's thinking to himself, I didn't poo. I would have known. I would have known if I pooed.
I'm going to show you a piece of clothing, and you got to tell me where it's from.
Okay.
First question, where this from? Jonathan Tron.
It looks like maybe Men's Warehouse, but I wouldn't put my knee on the ground. You'd get a grass stain.
What?
Did you say what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's two people in the way. Like I said, I think Men's Warehouse.
Not these two. Where are these two from?
Somewhere in Central Asia or East Asia. Let's see. I'm gonna guess Tibet, but...
Oh, the answer was Turkmenistan.
You son of a...
Where this from?
Ecuador.
Wrong. Ghana.
Holy shit. I'm gonna look stupid now. Oh, what the hell? Now that's so obvious. I'm bored. Keep going.
What country is this traditional dress from?
Hold on. Is it Tajikistan?
Actually, you're not too far off.
Kazakhstan?
It was Kyrgyzstan.
Oh my god. I've named all the stands at this point.
All right, enough of that. More important things. What do you like about this hat?
What's not to like?
See, I like the hinges.
Yeah, yeah. If you shake your head back and forth. She's concealing her massive IQ.
I don't actually think the outfit is that outrageous.
Would you swipe right?
Yeah,
if it was all four of them, they're like, it's a package deal. Swipe right only if you're good with a package deal.
One of them has to speak English.
Okay,
I'm not learning Kyrgyzstani.
It's very easy.
You know what it is? It's kind of like a mix of traditional and extremely futuristic.
Oh my god, no, you're right. You put a little bit of face paint on there and you've got basically Queen Amidala. It's like Coruscant chic.
What do you think this means? Is it like...
Squid with beautiful hinge calligraphy.
Because it might actually just be silver pieces, a symbol of wealth, hey, part of the dowry.
How bad would you feel if she actually just tripped the other day and has a fractured skull? And that's just a cast?
It's a bike helmet.
She's on a cross-country tour, okay? She wants to be pretty as well as safe.
And what about this one?
It's actually really similar to my mom's.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not the same place, but they have similar, like, cultural clothing. And they had to, like, make their own dress when they were, like, in school or whatever, and she still has it.
They make their own dresses and stuff? That's quite cool.
Well, I mean, at least when she was growing up.
You know what? I hadn't even considered that side of it. It's like, it's a display of talent and skill as a wife, right? So it's like, well, if I can make a dress this good, look how good of a fucking shirt I could make, right?
If I can make a dress like this, imagine the basket I could weave with wild elderberry stems. Yo, I'm just saying, if I got a hat like this, imagine the speed with which I could not vote.
Hold on, I think I've got more on hats. For example, the yarmulke, right? It's like, that thing is very complimentary if you are balding. It sort of puts people on a more sort of even playing field, or, oh, you know, I don't want to take off the hat. No. Why? What's underneath the hat?
What, you want me to be less devout in the eyes of God? Is that it? Okay, I'll just take it off. No, sir, it's fine. Keep it on.
Yeah, they have that as well in Christianity, and they have it in Islam with the big round one.
The big round one?
This one.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I see this one everywhere.
Oh, can I tell you, the Greek Orthodox one is pretty badass.
Oh, I saw one of these guys the other day in a Bunnings. A Bunnings is like a Home Depot, right? He really looks like he should be joining your raid group.
Like, he's in, dude. You telling me that guy can't cast a fireball spell? I mean, come on. I wasn't born yesterday. And he might have been born like 1,000 years ago. What is this guy can cast lightning, fire? What is going on there?
I could be bald under here. Prove it.
I could be. Can I just say, to the left. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, no, it looks like he's sad on Halloween because he had to make his own costume. I've got one of his hats in my wheelie chair. They protect the screw.
Oh, you know what? Dead on.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a really bad baldness. Have you seen the thing when you build the chair and you don't want the screw to show, you pop it in? Can you make me a big one for my head?
No. See, the thing with the yarmulke is it's just not quite big enough to have something useful like your lunch in it. But this, right?
Yeah.
You could keep your phone, your keys, and your lunch in that bad boy. You have like little levels. Yeah, hell yeah. This doubles as a lunch table cloth as well. Like he's got the lunch in there, and then he just opens up the robes a little further, and then everybody has a snack.
It's all been a pretext for lunch.
I bet this started with like extreme competition over hats, and they just got ridiculous. And they went, all right, uniform hats. We're not doing, like, we get it, everyone wants to wear a hat, everyone's going half bald, we're old, that's fine. But we got to wear the same hats. We got to get some sort of uniform going, guys. This is too much. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, but you can't do it. This is after you have got into NFTs, I suppose. And you just don't know what to do with the money. Alright, like, of all the goofy outfits there are, though, easily, number one, court jesters. I mean, by design.
You know what? Court jester would be an interesting one, right? See, the king is not supposed to kill you.
Correct.
Because, you know, that would show that...
Can't take a joke.
You can't take a freaking joke.
Yeah.
How are you going to reunite the Frankish Empire? The court jester, right, his job is to basically come out there and be like, hey, how you doing? He's doing a little bit of juggling, then he's like, how about the high prices on land ownership, or land ownership at all, huh? What's the deal with the diminishing supply of grain in the silos throughout the major cities, huh? Wow!
And there's this guy, like, at the back of the stage,
Yeah.
Stop. I like the idea that they go through the similar phases with comics, so you end up with, like, prop comics and lowbrow dick jokes and stuff, but then eventually you end up with like these feminist jesters who are like, I got my period the other day. Just dragging on a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's like, man, people are out there bleeding to death in these wars. Reminds me of when I'm on my period.
This is Amy Schumer, the jester. It's brilliant.
All the land we're colonizing lately reminds me of what I could fit in my vagina. And the king's like, huh? That's a good one.
But then after like 2 specials, the jokes kind of get old and...
She said this one.
Yeah. What's the fucking line? How do you tell if you're a redneck? It's like...
Yeah, it goes, if you're used to both renting the land and the privileges to the drinking water from the well, you just might be a serf. Fuck you, I did what you said.
What's the deal with the Black Death? You don't end up black, and you only die 4/5 of the time.
What's the deal with windmills? What's it milling? It's not milling wind. It should be called a mill. It uses wind. You might be a redneck.
I love this. It's the worst medieval stand-up.
What's the deal with horse and plant food? The most edible thing is the wooden fork.
What's with all these changing borders? One minute I'm living in Austria, the next minute I'm in Czech Republic. I want to keep redoing my fucking driver's license, dude.
Okay. Fuck, that made my face hurt. That's fucking funny. Have you ever seen a Lithuanian tree cake?
Yeah, I think I've seen one of those on the ocean floor. I avoided it. All this really makes me think is that most Lithuanians have never seen a tree. I'm feeling it's more the Lithuanian used paint roller cake.
Yeah, they use these things for back massage. This is like all their power plants and stuff. Instead of cogs, they've just got these spinning.
Yeah, just Lithuanians have no concept of natural shapes.
We need big gear for power plant. Big electricity.
That literally looks like it belongs in an automatic car wash. This is the food of Lithuania. That guy looks so proud.
Oh, yeah.
Of his monstrosity cake.
I was just thinking like Lithuanian tree cake fleshlights. When are we doing the merch drop, boys?
It looks like it tastes like funnel cake. Do you have funnel cake?
No, what's funnel cake? Oh, yeah, it would probably something like that, yeah.
I'm gonna think of it. Yeah, this looks like dog doo-doo cake.
I think it tastes like this.
A breadstick? Wait. Are you serious?
Oh, that would be my guess. Yeah.
No, I think it's a candy type thing. There's no way that just tastes like bread. Look at it's like...
Do you think it looks sweet?
It's tree cake, not tree bread.
Yeah, but soap comes in cakes too. It's not sweet.
I can't get over the fact that it looks like a fucking used paint roller. It's the most unappetizing thing I've ever seen in my life.
You get uneven finish, but you can eat it later.
Prefer to wait till dry, less brain damage, and lovely crunch. I like how we're just totally assuming a Lithuanian accent. Like, neither of us know at all what it sounds like.
Lithuanian.
Let's see how close we were.
like to make a fun about each other, and Lithuanian accent is like
nailed it.
We got it like perfect. Wait, what's that video on the right? How to date Lithuanian girls?
I do want to know if there's some sort of special process compared to regular ones.
I know.
Women from Lithuania do make excellent partners and are the most sought after because of their excellent qualities.
Lithuanian girls are the best, specifically me.
They make excellent partners. Which countries don't make excellent partners?
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody getting up here and just being like, Estonian girls, terrible. Not even once.
They do that with Brazil, home to some of the most beautiful people in the world. Well, that's fine, but you name who's the worst.
No, I was just talking this week, about this. The hottest women, you know where it has that? Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere within a certain range of probability. That's where it has the hottest women.
Wooing is required to get what you want and find romance in the process. So let's discuss how to do just that.
Lithuanian women really love it if you have a magic lamp in your house. Because Lithuanian women love it to rub, but mainly to produce a genie for the wish.
She's making up stuff. She's never even met a Lithuanian.
I know.
This would be great to start a channel like this, or you just start giving cultural advice and you don't even know where the fucking place is on the map.
Yeah.
If you want to woo a woman from the Maldives, you got to bring her a whole bag of lemons. You start squeezing and you start squeezing and don't stop till she says.
If you want a woman from the Cayman Islands, wire $7,000 to this IBN Swift number. Okay, you have a pen? I don't fucking know.
Is inquiring about her country, showing interest in where she's from.
Lady, we're all gonna be inquiring about the country because no one knows a damn thing about it.
Oh, dude, dating advice.
Yeah, okay, what do we got? How to dating with women from Athens?
Do you dream about having hot, beautiful Greek women for dates with? If you're interested in Greek dating, you need to learn about how to meet a woman of this type. The whole video is in the description. What the fuck? And then this is just a montage.
Shaved lamb, offering of pita bread.
Souvlaki, and they have a special type of yogurt called Greek yogurt.
Putting the feta cheese cube in the mouth delicately.
Inquire about Odysseus and the Argonauts. Wait a minute, what is this? Gypsy women have traditionally taken a lot of men to bed. These men were not from one culture, but from many different cultures. You should be able to recognize
Gypsy women.
Well, why does it say this? Wait.
Just make sure it's not a gypsy, though. By now, we should have trained you to spot the gypsy. If she tells you she wants to take you back to her flat for a good time, and you end up in a caravan in the middle of the desert, it's on you.
You might have married a gypsy. Right, this fucking channel is brilliant.
How to meet Somalian girls? Just go in a helicopter and say, get in. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's really fun.
I gotta know what she says. I'm just gonna watch this in full, hold on.
When you see a Somali woman you like, the best approach to take is a straightforward yet kind one, so you don't make her nervous or
The first thing you want to do is you don't want to spook her. Okay, they're prone to spooking. They've seen a lot. You want to go in like you're feeding a baby deer.
Yeah.
Greet her, compliment her, and directly express that you're interested in dating her before asking her out.
Do not mention pirates.
If she lets out an army.
I love the idea that Somali people
I know are all pirates.
Old-timey pirate stuff.
Hey diddly dee, Somali life for me.
Man, that's like their national anthem. It's just a sea shanty.
Yeah.
Wait, here's the music. And go.
Hey diddly dee, a Somali life for me. From Mogadishu to the rust-stained sea.
I get to the petrol tankers with my tiny inflatable raft.
I'm the captain now and... Yeah, you're fucked. That's it, that's it. Somalia, you can think of Slater. It's on the house. Bye. Much, bye. This is how you want it to end? This is what you're getting.
We're gonna go meet at this restaurant. I'm like messaging Chris. I'm like, what's the reservation name? He replies to me with the name Barry Chopsticks. What? So I'm going in there and I'm like, yeah, I have a restaurant reservation for Barry Chopsticks. Swallow. He looks at me like...
Hello and welcome to another episode of Trash Taste. I am here with the boys and we have a special guest, as you can see. Are you a special guest
Not
anymore,
even a
Chris?
special guest
But I'm just here with the boys as usual. Chris.
About to get affable.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen you guys in a while. This is my fifth time on the show.
I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, fourth?
I used to walk into the studio to a hero's welcome. I'd kick down the door and I'm like, Chris, welcome, let's go have so much fun.
Never happened.
Today I walked in, like nobody looked up from their phone. There's gone like munching on a salad. He was like, "Rah." Joe was like looking into the distance. Connor was on his phone. He was like, run. I was like, oh, is this the way it is now? It looked like a scene out of Scarface. Instead of cocaine, there was salad. He was like, wrong. Yes.
I am the Tony Montana of salad.
You anymore?
Yes, I have just spent 10 days with you, so I don't need to see you ever again.
I think you've come to this studio more than some staff members have.
Yeah, it's good to be back there. It's felt like a while.
I think the last time you were on was
Trash Taste
February
After Dark
episode, I think.
Yeah.
It was the charity stream.
Yeah, where you yeeted out as we were all dying and you were like, all right, guys, see ya, I'm going to go bed.
I remember going to bed that night at like 1 a.m. and I was rolling to bed like half dead, like, oh, and I pulled out my phone and watched you all streaming in pain. I was like, and then I hit the off button, woke up like 8 hours later and you were still streaming. Yeah. Like the regenerated corpse of Joey, like, oh, I'm just like ghost pepper. Like everyone looked so dead. And I just felt so happy that I wasn't part of it.
Yeah. I mean, that was the big mistake of that stream, was just drinking, because, you know, we were in high spirits.
It was your fault.
No. That was good fun though, the Laugh You Lose segment. That was really good. Yeah. And raise a lot of money for charity.
Yeah, like you guys just did as well. I mean, you guys...
Yeah.
What an amazing segue.
Yeah, what an amazing
Speaking of charity fundraising.
Speaking of charities.
We did. So we did the cycle across Hokkaido, 700 and... I'm going to say 750 kilometers.
It was 750 something.
Because if you keeps going up every time I say it.
The reason
800 now.
What happened was that the way we calculated the overall distance, we just put Hokkaido. Hakodate, Wakanai, cycle, and it said this many kilometers.
Right.
Obviously, we didn't take the perfect route.
You didn't do it as the crow flies.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
Because you would want to stop and stay at hotels. It
was cool though. We raised $300,000.
$316,000.
Yeah. IDF, Israeli Defense Force.
Oh my God! It's so unfortunate. Whenever you type in the IDF into Google, the Israeli Defense Force.
It got really awkward the entire stream. People were like, guys, I'm all for charity fundraising. Why is it the Israeli Defense Force? We're like, it's the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
It's there on the screen. It says Immune Deficiency Foundation.
It got very heated, very political. We did
I can't believe they're supporting this.
No, it was good. What I didn't like was being referred to as Jeffrey Broadstein.
No, Chris Broadstein.
Chris Broadstein.
They call me Chris Broadstein the whole time.
Asking for massages and being bossy. And
we had our friend American Pete Premier 2 come on the second half, which we needed because we were dead by the second half. And he like pepped it up, and I was like, if you want to come on the cycle team, you've got to pay the price back up time. And people were like, you're just Jeffrey Epstein.
Harvey Weinstein. It was
Chris Broadstein. Yeah, but you know, to be fair, you want to come on the trip, you've got to pay the price.
Massages.
Those massages got me through the second half of the fucking cycle. All right, without them,
you had a personal massage.
That was. So I spoke about it a bit in one of the other episodes, but I only spoke about kind of like the technical aspect and the stream aspect.
Yeah.
So I didn't really tell any of the stories or any of the...
It was a story?
Stories.
I heard you guys went to a racist hotel or something like that.
I said I'd let Chris tell us.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much to it. We went in a hotel and they were just incredibly not overly welcoming.
Yeah.
Well, like how so? Like was it like in a? It was like an aggressive manner, or like a kind of
very cold manner.
Right. And then aggressive.
And then aggressive.
Or because you know, like Japan is very good at being, doing the passive aggressive stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we there was a hotel in the middle of nowhere on the second day, literally nothing, nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
We stopped in this town called Nakagawa, by the riverside or something.
Yeah. Right.
And there's one place that was open for the 50-kilometer radius of that area, and we tried to book it, and they were like, "Look, no room at the inn, we're full." Like, oh shit!
We also tried to book like a month in advance.
We did.
Right. There's no rooms.
And then we rang them up, and we rang them up in English first. That didn't go down well. So we got one of our friends to ring them up in like perfect Japanese. We only booked one room. but we needed 2 rooms. One for me and Connor, one for our driver and cameraman Paul and Ian.
Yeah.
And but there wasn't, so they had to drive all the way back 100 kilometers to Wakanai to stay the
So
night.
it's in Wakanai again?
Yeah, the poor guys. Back to Wakanai. And, but we sort of went to check in, and the woman was just really wouldn't look at me in the face.
All the staff just went like completely silent. And
The air
walked
left the
in.
room. It was like, oh shit, this is awkward. And I was like, oh, I don't suppose you've got one more room available. Our friends are in the car park. And they were like, no. I was like, well, they're going to have to drive me back to Wakanai. Oh, it's all right, palaver. And they're like, it was just like, oh, this is so awkward. And like, so we got our room keys. We were like, oh, no, arigatou gozaimasu. And they sort of like walked off and looked like they weren't doing anything. So we're like, let's go to our room.
It was just like 10, 15 seconds of them just like not saying anything.
Yeah.
And they gave us the key.
So we started walking off to our room, and then the door opened, and the woman came running out. She was like, "Rah, rah, you've got to pay for your room now, rah!" And we were like, "What? Oh my god, Jesus!" It's like you look like you didn't.
Full on shouting.
It was really awkward.
Really?
Yeah. You know, just because it was just a bit awkward and uncomfortable.
We were just like, oh, all right, fine.
You could have just said so.
Yeah. And
weird.
Yeah, but that was the only real bad bit. And then we did try and get.
Before I go to sleep, let's do a pull. Pull muna tayo, pull. Let's go. Wala. Ah, fuck you, bro. God fucking damn it. That's sad. That's freaking sad.
I shall follow your order.
Huh? Need something? My services are expensive.
What? Cinema.
Nothing to fear. The Sokaku ready!
Sukaku ready. Good night. Paano ba magandang stream? Hey.